Greetings, brothers and sisters, and a very warm welcome to you and yours. Thank you for staying up, those of you who would normally be sleeping, and those of you who are busy doing night chores. I'm your brother, Majesty, and of course I'm here with my studio engineer whose name just happened to be Jacob, giving you the impeccable truth as it has always been told by the executive elders, the mystics among the Moors, with an insight to help us see clearly through seemingly closed windows, and the clarity to walk without a shadow of a doubt right through seemingly closed doors. My dear family, it is important to note that you're listening to none other than the Supreme Sound, the Big 94, Radio Jamaica, the only logical reason for broadcasting. Tonight we pray you'll enjoy our show, whether you are feasting or fasting, so call in. Get a personal insight that is, of course, enlightening. Develop your insight with and through our radio institution. Hey, expand your mind. Take a quantum leap in time. Our studio numbers tonight are 876 926 2178, 876 926 8631, and 876 926 7615. It's now 3 minutes after midnight. Yeah, it is 3 minutes after 12. Now, without any further ado, we want to go to our phone lines. We have quite a buzz going on there. So, let's see what's up. Greetings and good night.
Good night.
Good night. How you do?
Doing good.
Yes, I like that. So how can we help? You can get a name reading or a card reading. It's up to you.
Yes, I was trying to catch you. It's my first time ever, so like a card reading.
Okay. Let's do it. What is your age now?
59.
59. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
When is your birthday?
June 9th.
What year?
1962.
62. Okay. 1962. So you will be 60 this year?
This year, 9th of June.
Okay. If you was to turn into an animal, you know what kind of animal you would be?
I guess it would be a lamb, a sheep, or a rabbit.
Is that right? No, man, you'll be a tiger. You are the opposite of those things, man.
Look at that.
You're the animal that would just gobble down those things, just eat them one gulp, right?
Look at that.
Yes, tiger is quite a great animal,
Yes.
It is the world's of all the animals, the tiger is the greatest performer. The tiger people, though, it is said that they make the most expensive mistakes in the world.
Okay.
But they're the greatest performers.
Yes.
The greatest in sports, the greatest in music. I mean, the great Usain Bolt was born the year of the tiger. I mean, should I say more, right? and he's only the tip of the iceberg, there's lots of them, They're very fantastic people,
Good.
They're the vibes masters, man. So you are in very great company, okay?
All right.
Now, you're born in 9th of June?
Yes.
Okay. Now, if you had to search to find yourself in the Bible, you'll have to check out somewhere in Genesis that speak about a man called Jacob who had 12 sons.
12 sons, Jacob.
You're right. Now, there are 12 of us, and you were the one that they call Levi.
Levi.
Yes. Now, Simeon and Levi are twins.
Yeah.
So, Simeon was born in the last hours of May of Gemini, and Levi was born in the first hour of June.
Okay.
Just a few minutes apart.
Yeah.
They're twins, right?
So they're ruling the same month?
Yes. No. Gemini of May is Simeon, but Gemini of June is Levi. Simeon is a warrior.
Yeah.
A warrior, like a warrior, really, right?
A warrior.
Yeah, like soldier, like chief of police, like, warrior. And Levi is the priest.
The prince.
Priest.
Priest.
Yes, so your power have a lot to do with how effective you are when it comes to praying.
Oh, yeah.
You understand?
I always wanted to be very strong in that area.
That is your area, right? Because you are a tiger, in the African world we don't call you a tiger though. We call you Chike. You're from the house of Chike. But according to the Eastern astrology, like Chinese astrology, you'll be a tiger, right?
Okay.
Now, everyone tend to wake up at their prayer time. Your prayer time, you want to hear your prayer time?
Yeah, I would like to.
Your prayer time is between 3 o'clock and 5 o'clock, in the night before morning.
Those are mainly the time I always wake up.
No, listen. It is something that is true. It doesn't matter what nation you come from. From your tiger, you're going to wake up between 3 and 5 in the morning. Unless you're real drunk or something like that, when you're really, off. But once your biological clock and everything is ticking properly, you wake up. Tiger hours, which is Chike hours, is 3 a.m. to 5 a.m. That is the most powerful time for you to pray.
All right.
Apparently, everyone have a guardian angel. Every type of people have a guardian, right?
Oh, yeah.
And that guardian appears for you. Your guardian appears at exactly 3 o'clock.
Okay.
And he leaves at exactly 5 o'clock. So if you catch him if you even pray at 4 o'clock, you sell off. Anywhere between 3 and 5. Just pray.
Those are my waking hours, man.
Right. Pray to the Almighty God,
Yeah, I'll do that.
Thank God for what He's given you and ask for what you need. And chances are you can pull it to you from the universe.
All right.
It is like knowing God's phone number, knowing when to call your daddy, right?
Okay.
3 a.m. to 5 a.m. It works like a dream. I'm not telling you something that I believe in. I'm telling you something that I know.
All right.
Right? I've had great experiences in prayer,
It's a very good thing, my prayer.
Great experiences. You understand?
Okay.
I've seen deliverances that is like totally off the wall. You understand? Things that just don't happen. All right, hold on. You have a certain direction to face, though, because you need to face your angel. It is important, okay?
Yes.
Very important. Now, your direction of power and faith would actually be east, northeast, which means you need to face the east and turn an inch to the left.
Okay, that's
if you can do that
right.
at that time, you sell off right there, because then you'll be facing your guardian angel. So your prayer will be like an order to him or a message to him.
Effective more?
Yes, it worked beautifully.
Okay, I remember that.
You understand?
Yes, man.
Now, hold on. Let's get into your reading.
Okay.
Call any number in the range of, you said you're born the 9th day, right?
Yes, man, the 9th.
Well, that's another thing again. See, everything have a meaning. There's nothing that's without meaning. Every number have a meaning. 9 is a fighting spirit.
All right.
Full of guts, grit, fearlessness. You'll actually make strong friends and strong enemies. With a trait of hot temper, sometimes overly independent. You don't like to depend on anyone for anything. You like to get up and get, right?
True. That's me.
Now, a hot impulse is a danger sometimes, so play it cool. Never allow your head to be carried away by success or to blind you to the real values. Keep violence under control for success. You hate war, but when under attack, you will fight with absolute decision. When at war, you are a force to be reckoned with. When at peace, you are a tower of strength. So you are what we would call the number 9 tiger, which is the most, well, very cool, but yet the most ferocious tiger of all the tigers. Even though you're cool, you don't harm a fly.
Yes, man.
But if somebody come and mess with your children,
oh my gosh, man.
Well,
they hear about me.
Everything done this so.
Yes,
right?
yes. That's me.
Because you will defend your turf.
That's
you
me.
will defend your own.
And I always tell them.
If the person hurts you, them stand a chance, But if them hurts your baby,
Jesus.
everything done this so. It's just skulls and crossbones. Not even Jesus can save them. No true.
It's only him could have saved them.
Well, in your case, not even him can save them neither. I'm telling you that. Tiger? No.
Yeah.
So let's do it. Call any number in the range of 1 to 10.
And that's 9 will be my first one.
Of 1 to 10.
And that's 9 will be my first one.
Hold on. Okay, that's 9. Come again.
6.
Come again.
4.
Come again.
2.
Come again.
5.
Come again.
3.
Come again.
7.
That's it. Okay. Now, your first card is called Endeavor. Now, you would have done well to have had your own business,
Oh, so true.
You would have done well. You ever got the chance to do that?
I never up to until now.
But you had the desire?
I always have the desire because when I leave school, I work on my own.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Apparently, you will be one of those long-living people,
I've heard that before.
Getting rid of you is going to be a big problem. They have a song that say, "What a hard man for dead."
Yes.
Where the number 9 person, they don't die so easy,
Oh gosh.
No, they're tough. Them could go to the brink of extinction and still recover.
Many years ago, man, I've told you that's the time a long liver.
Yes, you have another card here now called Enterprise, suggesting that even at an older age you will be enterprising, and even in a case where you don't have a business, you will still be making money independently somehow.
I feel that one.
You have another card here now, and it is called Content, suggesting that you will live possibly into your late 90s and be very contented with your achievements, contented with your life, right?
Okay.
There's another card here now, and it says well-being, suggesting that your health will actually improve. You ever had any kind of hernia?
Hernia?
Uh-huh.
Well, I tell you, I've been to the doctor once, and there was a little swelling to the right side of my cranial bone. They were saying that it was that, but after check, they say it wasn't anything like that. But I mean, that little thing is...
I can bet you that you were growing a hernia and it went away. These things happen to the number 9s, man.
Yeah.
The number 9s, they tend to heal themselves in a kind of way that is hard to understand. Right? You have another card here, and it's the king of innovation. You have children?
Yes, I do.
How much did you make?
3.
Okay, you get along with them?
Yes, man, quite well.
Good. Now, the king card shows that you're a good father,
I've heard that.
Also, you may also be very good when it comes to dealing with young people, right?
Yeah, I really do.
You have another card here, and it's a son. You have any sons?
Yes, man, 2.
2 sons. Well, this son here, he have a sword in his hand, which means that he would have done well in any military work. What does your sons do?
One is a police.
Well, that's a military job.
Yeah.
You know, it's a job where you have your gun, right?
Yeah.
So that's him. That is him.
Oh my.
He's a remarkable fella, man.
Oh my gosh. Yes, man.
He is likely to be up for promotion soon, you know. All right.
Gee.
And there's another son here, and he look more like an engineer. What did the other one do?
Well, you know, he deal with that, you know, he did study deal with car mechanic.
Yes,
manure,
engineering. Yes. Okay. You know, are you close to your daughter?
Well, it's close, but sometime I haven't heard from her for a while.
Uh-huh.
But that was my heartbeat anyway.
Yes.
It was the first child.
Yes. There's no doubt that she is a busybody.
Mm-hmm.
Does she travel?
Yes.
Where is she now?
She's in Jamaica now, but she's about to travel soon to.
Yes, man.
Teacher, and she gets the privilege to go abroad.
She's a travel. She was born to go all over the place, man.
Yes, she's been traveling for a while now.
Tell her that someday she'll visit a great country called Africa, okay?
All right, I'll let her know.
She's a remarkable young woman with a lot of manners and class.
Oh gosh, man. Yes. Do. Mm-hmm.
So you've done well.
Yes.
It is important though that you remember to pray, okay? Take care. I think your phone carried right now, but that's the end of the reading anyway. It's now 12:18. It's now 12:18. 18 minutes after 12. Greetings.
Good night.
Good night. How you do?
I'm doing okay.
Okay. How can we help?
Can I get a call reading, please?
Okay. Have you ever done it before?
No.
Okay. Let's check you out. What is your age?
53 years of age.
5'3"?
Yeah, 53.
When is your birthday?
The 30th of January,
The 30?
Yeah, the 30th of January, 1969.
1969 or 59?
Yeah.
Which one?
1969.
69. Okay.
Yes, I'm going to get rid of the radio. That's what I'm going to do now.
You turn off the radio. It's important, right?
Okay.
Okay, you there?
Yeah.
Now, 1969, actually, the power of that year began in February, and you born in January, so you're actually ruling in 68, okay?
Yeah.
So you're born the year of the rooster, but you're not a rooster. You're actually be a monkey. Listen, monkeys are smart. You know, they're the smartest people in the world.
Yeah.
So you're in very good company, and they love money, you see. When it comes to money, them is the people to talk to, right?
Yeah.
The monkey first love is money. When they say money, security, but security comes with money, right?
Yeah.
You can't be secure if you don't have no money. That's Mickey Mouse, right?
So true.
Yeah. And you're born the 30th day. 30, now every number have a power. Even though they don't teach you these things at school, because school, college, university, they teach knowledge, but they don't teach wisdom, okay?
Okay.
So the wisdom behind 30 is as follows. 30 means a great thinker, a person able to handle huge, important affairs. It shows an acting talent, and it's a favorable number for doctors or anyone who will study medicine like nurses.
Yeah.
It means a brilliant mind and social service. So you can do well in teaching and nursing, right?
Yeah.
What work do you end up doing?
I'm a self-employer. That's a different business.
Uh-huh. All right. So you do your thing.
I do a little selling.
You do some selling. Don't use the word little, you know. You be little the businessman.
Okay.
You sell things. You're a merchant, right?
Yes.
Don't let nobody call you a higgler neither. That's disrespect. Don't use them kind of word, man. You're a businesswoman.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't know what the word higgler, that they don't sound good none at all.
So true.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
So true.
Yeah. You ever go anywhere in Europe and hear somebody call themselves a higgler? No, sir. No, we should try and allow people to call us all kind of idiot names, man. Sure.
So true.
So, your prayer time, it's important to know your prayer time because no matter what you do, it is important to put the master first.
Yeah.
Automatically press the space bar to select the highlighted option.
Oh, okay. Okay, you there?
Hear text on screen. Read aloud narrator.
There's something keeping noise.
On the screen. Larger magnifier.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I'm here.
See more contrast.
Okay, there's some noise coming in, but we don't know where the noise is coming from.
I don't know. I don't have nothing.
No, I know it's not you. It's coming from your studio itself.
Okay.
But we don't know if I touch something. I don't know. Anyway.
If I press keys repeatedly, ignore extra presses. Filter keys.
Anyway, and it's very distracting, you know.
Yes, I know that. I'm hearing it very clearly, too.
Yes.
Cancel.
I was looking for your prayer time, right?
Okay.
Okay. Now, in the African world, we don't call you a monkey. We call you Ibrahim. 3 p.m. to 5 p.m.
3 p.m. until 5 p.m.
More contrast. In color. High contrast.
Oh.
Type without the keyboard on screen. Keyboard.
Oh, hold on a minute.
Okay.
I must have touched something on this computer here. Yeah, okay. My engineer, thank God for him. And just put things right. You there?
Yes, I'm here.
Good. All right. So, your prayer time, being an Ibrahim person, is 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. Okay. But them times you're busy, right?
Yeah.
Who's going to remember to pray at 3 o'clock in the afternoon? I mean, nobody don't do them kind of things, right?
So true.
But you're going to have to remember, because that is where the power lies for you.
Okay.
That's the time that your guardian angel will know, hey, we're going where you want. Child, what do you need? We can tell Papa God, right?
Yes.
3 p.m. to 5 p.m. is when you need to pray.
I will try.
No, don't try. If you try, you're going to lose. You have to just do it. Ma'am, trying don't work. You have to just do it.
Yes, I have to do it. You have to just do it.
Because there's nothing you try that works, and you have to just do it.
Yes.
And it works.
And believe it.
No, not believe. You have to know it. Belief is a waste of time.
Yes.
There's nothing you believe that you know.
So true.
So 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. is your prayer time, and your direction of power is west-southwest. That means you need to face the west and turn an inch to the left, and you'll be facing your guardian angel. That's west-southwest, okay?
Yeah.
Good, so we got all that off the table. So let's look now at your cards. Call any number in the realm of 1 to 10.
5.
Come again.
3.
Come again.
7.
Come again.
10.
Come again.
4.
Come again.
2.
One more.
6.
That's it, okay?
Okay.
Have you been sick any time?
Not sick in bed, but sometimes I feel body not so well at times.
Explain the feeling.
Sometimes I'm weak. I have a little weakness. And
You would like wake up feeling weak?
yes, in the morning.
Weak where?
At the feet, at the foot,
Your feet.
and in the head at times.
And in your head too?
Yeah.
Weak. So you wake up and you feel exhausted?
Yes.
Or you just feel weak?
I like stressed though.
Do you worry a lot?
Yes.
What do you worry about?
I'm worried right now because I don't know if you see that still, but I'm worried about a month now.
You worrying for a month?
Yes, but a month now. My you say my husband, 28 years we are living, and just a little small talking, and him just walk out and take my son with him, and they don't return.
Is that right?
Yes, 28 years.
How old is your son?
He's 25, but he's schizophrenic.
Oh, so is he very schizophrenic?
Not really bad, because he's on medication.
Uh-huh. So your husband left like a month now, you said?
Yes, today is 1 full month. Today is Monday.
And did he call you?
No.
And you don't know where he's gone?
I think he's in town because I went to his workplace and I saw him there. But the problem what I have with him, he blocked me from his WhatsApp and from his phone.
So let me see if I get this thing straight now. You went nosing in the man's phone?
No. Not at all. Never.
Same block you, so you guys had a cuss out?
We have a little argument.
Maybe a little argument for you.
It's a gospel singer. What he's saying?
Oh, okay.
We are building the house. We are living in a house now, right now. This is leased land where we build the house.
Right.
We bought a piece of land. We are building a house, a very large house now. What he's saying, he was saying he want to go and do some recording on the song. I don't know if I'm right or wrong. I say to him, let's see how far we can go with the house and come out of this one, because this one is getting very bad.
Right.
And as soon as we get out of this house, I'll go back and do more of what I'm doing, that I can survive more and that I can help him. He even have a car, and I said to him, say, we are going to sell that car and get a little van. He's an artist. He draw a lot of pictures and stuff and them something there.
Right.
So he want to do some T-shirts with the pictures and it. So I said to him, so just hold on a little until we try to get the house at a level that we can move.
So he think that you too bossy.
That's what I'm saying.
So listen. Some people ego get shattered very easily. Okay. Sometimes a woman may not know how she sounds, right?
So true.
She may be talking down to him, right?
Yeah.
And he have to prove that he ain't no boy around here and blah blah, right?
It's so true.
It's a man thing, you know. So man stay, right? So let me ask this. Do you when is his birthday?
The 22nd of March, 1968.
He born 1968. Oh, and you born 1969, but you rule in 68. That means you're both monkeys, okay? Two monkeys have really made me laugh, you know. The two monkeys is something else, you know. Two monkeys, they tend to compete against each other, right? Let me see if I could find hold on. Two monkeys is something else. I've had years of hearing them quarrel, right? Them love each other, but them compete against each other all the time.
Yeah.
Yes, each want to prove that his way is the right way. And there's no other way.
So true.
Right?
So true.
So, two monkeys basically have a rough time.
And we don't really have a rough time, you know?
No, but they have rough arguments sometimes.
Yes, sometimes, but not really often.
Two monkeys love each other to the bone, you know, but they have a certain time.
He's a very loving, nice person.
Yeah.
I don't have any problem with him.
But you have a certain time, you know.
Yes.
When he want to call the shots. And you want to tell him that it can't happen. And
so
he
true.
will prove a point by showing that he can do without you and that. I'm going to do him thing. Now, your first card here is called energy. It come upside down, which means that you're going through something where your energy is being drained. you worrying about where he may be and everything draining you.
Yes.
You understand?
I cry a lot.
You?
Right. I'm alone. I'm alone in the house right now.
Yeah, but you're not alone, man. God is with you, right?
So true.
And I can bet that God wife is with you too. You ever hear about God wife?
Not at all.
Yes, man, she's the great Mother Nature, you know.
Yes.
You ever hear about Mother Nature?
Yes.
Yes, man, she's with you too. Right? Well, you can't have a God and there's no goddess. That is ridiculous.
You're true.
If there's a man, there's a woman, and if there's a king, there's a queen, and if there's a god, there's a goddess. Everything have have the opposite to it. The male have a female to it.
Okay.
The only male that don't have no female is the devil. I never hear about no she-devil, right? But if you go to places like St. Lucia, they will tell you about the devil wife. Yes. But that kind of culture is not spread right to the Caribbean. But in places like St. Lucia and Dominica, them have a word for her too.
Yeah.
They call her the La Diablesse. Yes, I visit those places and I hear enough things.
Okay.
Things that make you hear stand up straight. Just how Jamaica the top with the rolling calf.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
Whole heap of same thing.
I don't hear Steve speak about it a lot in these days.
I don't know about the top of rolling calf anymore.
No.
They must forget rolling calf.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, things get so spooky in real life that no more fantasy things don't bother people anymore.
That is it.
Because real life's scary.
So true.
Hold on, let me look and see what happened with two monkeys. I'm checking it out. Monkey husband, monkey wife. That me want to see. I'm very nosy myself. You know, I like to nose into these things. Very nosy. I laugh. I spend most of my time laughing at things. Hold on. See here, monkey husband and monkey wife. See here, a combination that could be binding if envy does not get in the way. You hear that?
Yes.
Here's two people that truly love each other, but hear me now. A combination that could be binding if envy does not get in the way. If they can think in terms of we instead of I, they can achieve much together. No problem will be too great for them if they meet it in the true spirit of cooperation. Monkeys can rise above pettiness and jealousy if they learn to share the good with the bad. These two could live in harmony if they are willing to stick to each other and not blame each other in the face of adversity. So monkeys, they kind of compete, you know?
Yeah.
But they love each other. Them can't really do without each other. But they will make it a point. One will make it a point that him could walk away, leave the other one and blah, blah. Let you go on ball, make you learn, let you learn her lesson, right?
What you say is he's not coming back.
No, don't worry about what I'm saying. He can say anything he wants to say.
Mm.
He don't have the power to don't come back. I'm telling you. Remember, he's your brother, you know.
Yeah.
You told you are the same one.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yes.
So he needs to make you feel it because you must have told him some words that hurtful, but you don't even check about that. Remember them things then.
Yeah, maybe yes.
Right?
At the point, but I will continue. I will say something. Yes, we'll continue.
You have another character now called satisfaction, which means that you need to stop the worrying because you will end up laughing all the way to the bank. Okay?
Okay.
You will be satisfied. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
You soon see him, probably out before the night done. You soon see him. You have another card here now, and it's called the Hermit. Now, the Hermit is a person who finds himself or herself being by his or herself and gaining quite wisdom and insight by doing so. So apparently, instead of crying, you need to enjoy the quiet blissfulness of aloneness. Okay?
Yes.
There is some wisdom in it, right? You have another card here, and it's called Temporary, suggesting that you've been on earth many times before. And you are a strong woman. Okay?
So true.
You have another card here now, and it's the Ace of Beauty, but you never had a daughter?
Yes.
You do?
One daughter.
Where is she?
She's not here right now. She works in town, just to stay in town.
Okay. Must she call you regularly?
Yes, she's here every weekend. She's at home.
Okay, she's supposed to be a beautiful girl.
Beautiful.
But this here, she's an ace of beauty. That means she's a good-looking girl, right? There's another card here now, and it's called preparation. Hey, there's going to be a baby in the family, you know. How old is your daughter?
She's 34 this year.
She
But she have a baby. She have a daughter already.
How old is your daughter?
3 years old.
Well, somebody can get another baby.
I have a son with 3 sons. Got 3 sons.
So she got 3 sons and a daughter?
No. My daughter have 1 daughter and my son have 3 sons.
Well, someone is going to get another baby. Someone is going to get another baby.
Okay.
There's another baby on the horizon soon. Maybe it's your son. We will know until it happens, right?
Okay.
And you have your final card here is called the Fool. It shows a man stepping off a precipice. Him going like him don't care, right? But he's not going the right way. Okay? So this could be your man, you know, who has done something silly, right?
Yes, I know.
And
That's
don't
what
want to face the fact that what he's doing don't call for, right? Well, when he run out of steam, he'll be back.
Oh, Jesus.
And trust me, he will run out of steam, okay?
So true. Thank you.
Yeah. So stop worrying yourself, man.
I miss him and I love him.
Oh, gosh, man. He probably could hear you right now.
Yes.
You
I
never-
cry a lot. And I miss him because even then Saturday, I was talking to one of his nephew and him let him say a few words to me and he was saying, I'm not coming back, go ahead and do what I want to do. I'm going to quit. And it really broke me.
Oh. Well, he just want to make you feel away, right? But let me tell you.
The thing is this, when we leave out, he went to church and the son and son. And we have a little argument on the phone. I'm not going to say what it is about. Simple argument. And he turned to me and said to him, I'm not, the car is not working properly. But I know he's using his head on me. And I said to him, look here, you're not telling me the truth. And that car, what you're driving, because I didn't go to church, he was there and the son. I go to a different church. And I said, that car, is it causing all the problem? And make sure you're not telling me any lie. And I said to me, I'm going to stop at work. I work at night. You don't work in the days. And I said to him, it seems like I forgot damage that car, that's what I said. And he went to work. And when I call him in the morning very early, when I don't see him like 9:30, and I said to him, you're not coming home, babe? He said, I'm cooling out. And he said, I'm cooling out. I turned to him and said, okay, baby, thank you. And it was like sometimes like 3:30 in the evening, and I tried to get back the phone, he's not answering. I tried to get back the phone like maybe sometimes during the day, like maybe 6, he's not answering. And from that, don't come home. No clothes for him, none for the son.
Don't worry. Listen, he know you'll be trying to call, right?
I call him many times and him don't answer.
Him just want you to feel aware, to prove. He just want proof to you that he's of such value that you can't sleep without him and blah blah. It's a monkey thing, okay? Nothing to worry about. All right. It's just antics. Monkeys have antics. Okay?
Okay.
I can tell you, I have a monkey son, okay? I'm right in the lab with one of them. I can tell you, all right? So, don't worry yourself. You'll be all right, okay?
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, but just remember to pray at your prayer time.
Yes.
And if you want the angels to order him back home, tell them to send him home.
That's what I'm doing.
Okay? All right. So you take care now. Let's return to our phone lines now without any further ado. Greetings.
Blessed Majesty.
Blessed. How you do?
Fine, thank you, my brother.
Okay. How can we help?
I need a card reading. Let me turn on this radio a little.
No, don't turn it off. Yeah.
Yes, my brother.
Have you ever done it before?
Long time, about 2 years ago.
Okay, let's do it. Call any number in the range of 1 to 10.
7.
7? Hold on. Come again?
4.
Remember, you can call any number more than once. It doesn't matter, okay?
Okay, great.
Come again.
2.
Come again.
6.
Come again.
1.
Come again.
9.
Come again.
10.
That's it, okay?
Give thanks.
Okay. Your very first card here is called the Fool. Now, the Fool comes as your first card. It means that it's possible you have a habit that is damaging you. Do you smoke?
No, none of them.
Do you
Don't
drink?
smoke, don't drink. No, none of the above.
Okay. You have any habits at all that you know is bad for you?
I don't think so, but I just stay to myself most of the time, so I don't know if that probably may be a habit.
You stay to yourself?
Yeah, like, I'm antisocial. I don't really love too much about the social thing these last days, eh?
Uh-huh. What is your age now?
I'm 58.
All right. Well, if you're... No man is an island, right?
Definitely.
No life in Italy, right?
Yeah.
So if you become antisocial, that can hurt you, It can damage your prospects for the future.
Can I look into that in a sense for sure?
Reaching out is important.
That's true.
In other words, nothing in life is what it appears to be. If you try too hard for people to not hurt you, then you will be the one hurting you. Okay?
Sure.
So, don't be anti anything at all.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Think about it.
I'm thinking about it for sure because, sometimes when I look back towards certain things, because I am a person who's quite jovial, but then again, sometimes that it's like you're being betrayed or, being accused. You just say things. You know what, I better stay to myself,
Right, but listen, everything that has happened that people has done to you was necessary,
Well, I don't know.
Not only that, it may have been what you did to them before in a past lifetime.
I try not to hurt people.
No, but you don't know what you did 200 or 300 years ago. When you were not you, but you were another one, and still were you, right?
Yeah,
the human being don't just go lay down till eternity and somebody come and blow a trumpet and then get up and wonder what that. No. The human being returns as a baby every 5 generations. So your great-great-great-great-great-grandfather was you, right? And his great-great-great-great-great-grandfather was you. So your spirit can be traced right back to the slave ship. And before that, too, beyond that, right back to ancient Nubia, ancient Africa. Okay? So in other words, the human being is like a book, and every page is a lifetime.
Yeah.
You get it now?
Yeah.
So there's no absolutely innocent victim. So if someone come and even tell a lie on you, it may well be that you tell a lie on them before, and however you feel cut up about it now is how them did cut up about it then, right?
I'm getting it.
That is why it is important to reach out, because the human being is an angel, that was given an Earth experience visa to come to Earth's university and study, right? And all the other human beings, as disgusting as they are, they're also angels sent, and we're all sent to test each other and to improve each other, You get it now?
Yeah.
So if you become antisocial, then you may become dysfunctional. Right? You get it now?
Yeah, I'm getting it.
Good. If your first card is the Fool, it means that you're going the wrong way. Whatever is your modus operandi, whatever is the way how you operate, it is not correct.
All right.
So you need to walk in a different light. See things differently.
Yeah.
The person who you may fail to reach out to may well be the person that have a key to your happiness. You understand?
I think that's one of my sister.
Huh?
I think that's one of my sister.
You failed to reach out to her? Did she do something that hurt you in the past?
Sometimes I learn this. I won't say sometimes, but I learned this as to what my mom always said to me before she passed. If I discover someone being hiding from me, help them to hide. In terms of you doing something, and I discover that you're doing, I pretend to know that you are not doing anything, or I do not know.
You pretend you don't know. Yes.
Yeah. So you're hiding from me. I'll just help you hide from me. I don't try to show up you that, oh yeah, you're doing something, and I discover that you're doing it.
Okay. So she may be antisocial too, right?
Well.
Hold on. When is your birthday?
The 2nd of November, 1963.
1963. So if you turn into an insect or whatever, you'll be a scorpion because you're Scorpio, right? And then you're born 1963. That makes you a rabbit, okay? So you're a cross between a scorpion and a rabbit. Two rather secretive animals. The rabbit is classy. The rabbit not going in nobody's way to make them miserable if you know that they don't really into him, right?
That's me.
And the scorpions stay that way too, right?
That's why I said I'm antisocial, because I hate people tell me, could you have an excuse, or I don't like those.
So let's talk about your sister now. When is her birthday?
I don't really know, you know.
You don't know?
We are one mom but different father. I'm the last out of 10 children.
So you're different fathers, right?
Yeah.
One day one of you will pass away, right?
I know.
One day one of you will pass away, and the other one is going to be sad that he or she never did really connect. You understand what I'm saying? There's a reason why she is part of your family, even though a different father, right? It is important that one day, one good day, one wonderful day, you speak to each other, okay?
Yeah, I acknowledge it.
There's a lot that you may actually learn.
Yeah, I think so, because
she may not be reaching out to you out of fear that you may reject her. Some people suffer from fear of rejection. So she may well want to reach out to you, but she don't want to be rejected, so she keep her distance, right?
She tried, but
she tried to reach out to you.
Yeah, but I didn't accept it.
Why you didn't accept it?
I hate when you hurt my feeling and getting back to me again.
Well, most people don't hurt others' feelings purposely, you know. As a matter of fact, no one could actually truly hurt your feelings. You actually hurt your own feelings based on how she flexed, right?
Yeah.
I mean, she did not have an electric feeling hurt that she plugged into the wall, and when she touched you with it like that, and then your feelings get hurt. No, she flexed a kind of a way, and then you allow that to hurt your feelings. Okay?
Yeah, that's the way.
Right. So
you say I have a bad habit. So
well, it will still be a good thing to reach out. Blood is thicker than water. I'm sure that the elders who have long passed away and gone would have glad to see you have a conversation. Okay? Good. Who knows? They may even pay dividends that you don't even see. You have another card here, and it is called instability. But if instability come after the Fool, it means that you have a way about you that make you seem unstable, even though you're not. Okay?
Yeah.
In other words, you may appear maddy when you're not. Right?
Yeah, I hear you.
So you make people afraid of you when that's not necessary.
Because I talk less.
Right. You have another card here, and it says adaptation, which shows that you need to adapt. If you do the same thing every year, you can get the same results. it is important to do different things, to flex differently as the years draw by. It's important to prove to yourself that wisdom has grown within you, okay?
Yeah, yeah.
And that wisdom has now found you handsome.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
I can tell you from my own experience that all the people that I ever thought I wouldn't want anything to do with, right?
Mm-hmm.
When I did decide to have a conversation with them, I was literally blown away. I was in awe. It was like, wow, what could have taken me so long? In other words, the greatest miracle in the world is a change of heart. It's a miracle. When you have that change of heart, right?
Yeah.
It's awesome. I mean, there's no other words to express it. So have that change of heart.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's possible, yes, but you know what I mean? You just sometimes you sit and you meditate and you say within yourself, which way is the best way for now? You know what I mean? It's like you're speaking to the inner man or the inner person being speaking to you, and then you're trying to, it's not say, you're trying to answer yourself in a sense, but you know what I mean? It's just that you're trying to make some decision without saying anything to anyone. So
yeah. Well, I'm talking to you now. I being your brother, okay?
Yeah, sure.
And I am glad that you did reach out to me.
Yeah.
To me, it is awesome that you did reach out because you didn't have to call.
Definitely.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, it is my view that you will be twice blessed to reach out to this other person, okay?
Yeah.
There's a reason why she's been placed there where she is as a family member. There's another card here now, and it's called despair. How is your eyes treating you?
Sometimes they burn me. Like if I like I'm reading, because I love to read my Bible before I go to sleep.
Uh-huh.
I use a reading glass.
Uh-huh.
And sometimes they burn me, they scratch me.
All right, listen. It is possible that your eyes are inflamed, like have inflammation in them, you know. I would advise you to go to any herbal shop and see if you can get a herb called plantain, okay?
Plantain,
Plantain. The full name would be English plantain.
Oh, English plantain.
The botanical name is Plantago major, but you don't have to use the botanical name. Just tell them that you want some plantain. And see first if you can get liquid plantain, like get it in liquid form. If you get it in liquid form, that would be like really awesome. But if you don't get it in liquid form, then you have to do like you're making a tea with it. But instead of sweetening it, just strain it and put it in a little vial or so and drop some in your eyes every night before you go to bed, okay?
Yeah, so you said go by the herbal shop, plantain and ask for plantain.
Ask for plantain or English plantain. See first if they have it in liquid form.
Yeah.
In liquid form, it is really, really powerful. But if you don't get it in liquid form and you get it as a herb, you just take 2 spoonfuls to a half a cup of boiling water, and when it draw, then you strain it, and when it cool down, you strain it then, and then you put it in a bottle and wash your eyes with that. Now just put a drop in two cups, and put those cups up to your eyes. Let that liquid go in your eyes, and then go sleep with that liquid in your eyes. Okay?
That would be the herbal one.
Yes, if you get it in liquid form, then put a drop of water in each cup, plus a drop of the plantain liquid in each cup. Stir it up together and put it up to your eyes and let that go in your eyes, and go lay down, go on to sleep with that liquid in your eyes, and that will take out all the inflammation, and your eyes will be great, bright like stadium bulb next morning.
I'm going to do that. So you're saying now, if I get the herbal one, I should boil it?
If you get the herbal one, boil the water.
The herbal one?
Yeah, you destroy herbs when you boil them, you know. You're supposed to boil the water.
Oh, boil the water.
And then add in the herbs and leave it, let it get cold.
Oh, yeah.
And then strain it. And use that as eye wash, okay?
Yeah. And if I get the liquid one,
just a drop of that to a drop of water in each cup, okay?
Oh, good, thanks.
You have a card here now called Wealth. You have a piece of land?
I have 2 pieces.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
You have children?
I think I got one, but you told me already.
Mm-hmm. But did you connect with that one?
No. I tried to, but he's away with his mom.
Okay. So, this card Wealth shows that you have something good coming your way. Wealth-wise, money-wise.
You know, there's a long story, Majesty. Long story.
But you need to make more connections, though.
Yeah. That's it. That's the reason why I try to stay away from my sister. That's the reason why.
You think that she's in the way of that?
I figure it out.
But there's only one way to be sure.
Yeah, because that's why I said first, someone been hiding you. Instead of to argue about anything, you just pretend. So apparently I would say I'm a great pretender. Because you know something been going on, but you pretend as if you don't know. Let's argue and let's talking. So automatically, that's why I become antisocial. I don't really socialize. I don't correspond with them. But I know personally, there's a business. I had a business. I know. But I don't have the papers in position, etc., etc. But I had a good friend. We used to in business. He is a foreigner. Yeah, we used to do good business because I used to live in Negril. And I can let that clear.
Right.
Right, and he owed me some money, good money. And I looked at him and I said, watch, things not going to be the same every day, bro. So that money I need to invest it. He looked at me and said, don't worry yourself. I'm going to take care of some business that all of the years. There's a lot of story. I don't really want to get into this on the air, but I know that, and I mean top of the class business.
Yeah. There's a card here called Strength, suggesting that at this point in your existence now, you need to take a stand and be strong, right?
That's what I'm trying to do.
If I had to advise you, I would advise you to speak to everyone, you know?
Well, that's one of the reasons why I tried to call it, just to see what's the wavelength is like.
You have another card here now, and it says potency, which means a new beginning. So you need to do things differently than you have done it all the while. You need that change of heart, that whole change of vibration. You need to do things totally different than the way you've been doing it, because what has happened is that you've brought yourself to a level of stagnancy. You end up stagnant, you know.
I know, man.
Like nothing happening at all. Everything comes to a standstill because of you not reaching out. So not reaching out is not helping you right now.
That's true at that, man. That's true at that, because, all right, to the way how me have the situation, it's just that I tell myself to watch me, regardless what the consequence may be. Me just adopt a principle of self-control.
Yeah.
So automatically me becomes antisocial because me talk less, me socialize less. Mm-hmm. But me hold a deep meditation because me aware of the weather within in front of me.
Yeah. I think you did the right thing for that time. But every dispensation it has a change to it, right? It's like driving a car in the same gear. Sometimes you need to change gears, you know.
Yes, man. If you go up a hill, man, you need to go down.
If you want to go up the hill, you have to change gears.
Yeah.
If not, you can either find yourself not only upon the level, but you may go downhill.
Yeah, that's true.
So change gears, man.
Yeah, man. Me about to, you know, because there's some little thing in the pipeline, and I try to see if I can navigate myself through the nooks and cranny.
Listen,
So
everything's going to work out for you. Just let tomorrow be the first day of the rest of your life, okay?
Yeah, me will try. I'm not try. Me will do it.
Don't try, you know. If you try that, don't work. You have to just do it.
Me will do it. Me have to do because as the way how me looking on things right now, me know that there's a time for a change. Eh?
Yeah.
And I really want to make a change, brother. But there's another thing when I look for within myself, and I say, I want to change for me to make it be the appropriate one.
No, listen. Do not overthink, okay?
Yeah.
Just make that change. You already know what life is inside of a hole, but then to crawl out of that hole and see the light of day is a totally different ball game, you know. And your reading shows that you have the strength for that now, okay?
Yeah, man.
So let's make that change, okay? I'll make it with you in spirit, all right?
Yeah, man.
All right, King, you take care.
No, don't go yet. I want my prayer time, because my mom is a prayer warrior, you know.
No, don't be a prayer warrior. I don't know why the people talk about them as prayer warriors. You can't pray and make war at the same time, my brethren.
No.
Either you're going to make war or you're going to pray, right?
Pray, but we just use the term war.
No, listen, I hear a lot of people. I grew up hearing people talk about them as prayer warriors, and they wonder, but wait, really? Are they going to pray and make war? Listen, here's the thing now. The things that you need to establish your God-to-man contact. I did say that you are a rabbit, right?
Yes.
So listen, this year is really not much of a pleasant year for the rabbit because it is the year of the tiger.
Oh, yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
But next year, next year's rabbit year, you know?
Yeah. Because,
so you see, next year's your time to really open up, you know?
You know, so yeah, like the nearly right to you, Majesty, because to be honest with you, I don't want to say it's not me I'm traveling about this. So.
Listen, if you're going to travel, it will go be next year. This is not the year for that. This is the year to lie low still, okay?
That's what I kind of appreciate.
You see, next year is a different ball again. Next year is your year. Next year's rabbit year. You can't miss next year, okay?
Can I see?
But your prayer time is 5 a.m. to 7 a.m. So pray every morning between 5 o'clock and 7.
5 a.m.
to 7 a.m. So if you pray at 6 o'clock, that's perfect. Anywhere between 5 and 7 is your time. And make sure you're facing the east. In other words, face the rising sun and pray, period.
Yeah.
And you know, in your case, Psalm 72 would be amazing, unusually helpful for you right now.
Psalm 72.
72, okay?
Yeah, after praying or before praying?
After praying?
Okay, boss.
No, man, listen. Just make sure you chant Psalm 72 between in your prayer time.
Yes.
Your prayer time is 2 hours. No, nobody don't pray for 2 hours, right? So you got ample time to chant your psalm and talk to the Father, right?
Yes, Psalm 72, one prayer time.
Your prayer time is 5 a.m. to 7 a.m.
I'm facing the east, the rising sun.
Absolutely. So you can chant Psalm 72 and then pray.
I'm grateful.
Blessed. You take it easy now.
Yeah, man. Respect with manners.
Blessed, Irie. Remember, next year is your time. Nobody can talk to you because you run things next year, okay?
Yeah, because, you know, sir, to be honest with you, even before you walk away there, may have some good links that come up, you know, in the Caribbean. May have one in Cayman and may have one in Turks and Caicos. My sister now, she had tell me about Florida thing, but based on the fact that I tell her, my sister, she hide local things and I pretend. So I just said, my name by the force not issue for them thing, but as like what you show me, I know I kind of open up the doors them, I know.
Yeah. It is likely that she going through the same thing you're going through.
Apparently, because she had told us to send a barrel to me and in the middle of the water, I said, watch out. Don't worry, sir, I don't need it.
She may be going through what you're going through, you know?
I know that, man.
She may be more your sister than you know, you know?
I know that can prove that she is like actually mama because like I'm saying that I'm the smallest one and they are more elder than me and they are abroad and you know they want me was to be with them over there and I just said based on the issues and the business I'm going to tell you about, and you asked me a question about something, and I know that is a reality.
Right.
And it should have been handed down to me from a decade ago.
Yes, but listen, but no one can hand you something if you don't reach out. When you reach out, then you take it, right?
You're right. You're so perfect.
I cannot hand you something if you don't reach out your hand, my brethren. If you don't extend your hand, I cannot put what I have to give you in your hand because you did not extend your hand.
You're right.
So you are part of the problem.
Yeah, I admit the fact. Because you know what, as I was saying, that I acknowledge a situation. But what I was saying within myself, I guess, if you are my brother, we are both brothers. And I know that something being here for you. What am I saying within myself? I should even come and say, what's going on? How things going on with you? Then I was looking for your reply. You're not good enough. And I would say, what making no good? Then you probably explain and say, well, I need some help, I need some money or whatever. And then I would reply, I have something for you. But it was like nothing at the start.
Yes.
So I just get irritated with myself and say, oh, these people they know that, I would say then, I'm the less fortunate.
Yeah.
And they know that nothing great that's going on for me. I had to just think about go and look somewhere from John Brown or that company or whatever, to survive. Yeah? And you know the ups and downs and you don't come and feature me and say, hey, what's going on? How things? Or call me and say what is what and what is what.
I can sympathize with you, but nothing is what it appears to be, okay?
I get you.
In other words, in most cases, our people tend to think that they know what the other person thinking.
All right.
That is the most unfortunate dilemma.
All right.
Because 98% of the time, we are wrong, okay?
Definitely. Because, in other words of sense, I would say, you're looking on the cover of the book and guess what is inside the book.
Exactly.
Open the book and read the book to know the story.
But to read the book and know the story, we have to reach out, okay?
Yeah.
We cannot be antisocial. That's non-productive. We not produce nothing by ourselves.
That's what caused the whole dilemma, you know what I mean? Because I'm saying in myself, it's like, they are spiting me then. I'm getting a spite.
No, you may assume that them spiting you, right? They may also assume that you're spiting them.
I would say they are the ones that, because they hold the power, they hold the angle of the knife, and I would say I hold the blade because they have more strength.
Yes. Yeah, but listen. Remember that the negative force is talking to both sides, both parties, right?
True.
The positive force will only talk when we reach out.
True.
And the negative force don't have nothing more to say more than negative.
True.
And once both of you get counseled by negative, well, then it's going to be a stalemate, and then the negative force will just laugh at both parties, right?
Yeah, and, I would say the bottom line is now, you're more elder than I do, so you would say now you're more experienced life than I do, and you have what I needed, so I'm not getting to you, so you're not getting to me, so it falls down right there.
A person may have something for you, but the person may think that you're thinking negatively. The person may even fear upsetting you and not saying anything at all for years, right?
They know the kind of person am I.
No, you assume that they know, right?
Well.
But nothing is what it appears to be. You take it easy now.
Give thanks. Okay.
Blessed. Good. It is now 1:18 in Jamaica. Greetings.
Greetings, kid.
Yeah, how you do?
I'm not too bad.
How can we help?
I can't read it.
Okay, let's do it. You ever did it before?
No.
Okay, let's go for it. When is your birthday?
This is on February 1974.
The what?
This is on February 1974.
Number 5 of February?
Yeah.
1994?
74.
1974. Okay. So, you're born the year of the tiger, right?
Okay.
Yeah, so you're a tiger man. So if you turn into an animal right now, you'll be a tiger, okay?
Okay.
This is tiger year, so this is your time, you know. Now you are in number 5. 5 really is a sex number. You're capable of making friends and keeping them close, but you may be quick-tempered and full of emotion inside, so you'll get a nervous collapse if you allow yourself to be irritable too often.
Okay.
Now, let's go to your cards. You are an Aquarius, which means in the Bible you're from the tribe of Joseph, okay?
Yeah.
You know, Joseph was sold by his brothers and he became a slave, but then he became the prime minister and he ended up feeding them all. So you're someone that, you're the stone the builder refused, and you will one day be the head cornerstone, okay?
Okay.
So even if family members reject you one day, they'll have to bow to you. That's how it worked out with Joseph, all right?
Yeah.
Remember the great Bob Marley was Joseph too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So, call any number in the range of 1 to 10.
Yeah, 5.
5?
Yeah.
Come again.
7. 4.
Wait, hold on. 4. Okay, come again now.
9.
Hold on. Come again.
1.
1. Come again.
3.
Hold on. Come again.
6.
That's it, okay? So, you know your prayer time?
No.
Your prayer time would be 3 a.m. to 5 a.m., between 3 o'clock and 5 o'clock.
Okay.
That is in the night before day, okay?
Okay.
Your first card here is a card that shows that you will go overseas and spend some time abroad, you know. You ever had that in mind?
No, so I can't really have papers down up to do something.
Well, sometimes what we don't plan for, sometimes our history lead us in a direction that we never dream, right?
Okay.
Yes. And it also is saying that you're likely to have twins too, you know. Even if there's no twins in the family, maybe there's twins in your wife's family. And then you have another card here now called intuition. Now, it is very important that you do what you know is right according to the law, okay?
Yeah.
Because this second card here suggests that there are times when lawmen have them eyes on you, you know. Okay?
Okay.
So you may have friends that move suspiciously.
Okay.
And that can run you into a bit of a dilemma of trouble. So be careful when it comes to friends that are not doing what is right. Okay?
And you also don't keep friends, huh?
Even though you don't keep friends.
Because that's the main reason why some people don't want a friend, because you end up in a problem with things we don't know about.
Exactly. But wait a minute. If you make a decision not to have friends, that is still not good, you know. Because you got positive friends and you got negative friends, right?
Okay.
In other words, you must choose your friends wisely. In other words, when you meet a godly person, being a friend of that person cannot be a problem, you know.
That's true.
Now, when you come across a person who is reckless, who is disrespectful, right?
Yeah.
Who have awful things to say about women, right?
Yeah, man.
Be careful of that, brethren, dear.
Me always be careful of them.
Yeah, because him have a mother, he probably have sisters, and yet him talking some wicked thing about women. Be careful of that, brother, dear.
That's why I even keep young youth company, because I'm a 48-year-old, I'm going to keep a younger company and I you know.
Good. Do you have a card here now called the Chariot? Suggests you're going to get a car. You have a car right now?
No, sir.
You're going to get one. And also you'll get a piece of land too. You have another card here called the Wheel of Fortune. There's the luckiest card in the deck, suggests that you could even win the lottery. So something of a very, it don't have to be the lottery, but something of a very lucky nature is going to happen for you that will open your eyes and show you that God don't forget you. Maybe at some point you wonder if God even know you did it. Yeah, man, God don't forget you, man.
Well, when you start, when you said about me, really upset me.
Huh?
You know, last night about 10 o'clock, me asleep, and like, the fire, me saying, no, not to get you, and man, I said, they turn up on me, I beat one wall, and I say, God, that will be you. You understand me? And I said, I jump up out and I said, oh, no, I can't tell you. So, when you tell me that, I said, well, then, it seems like the vision now out right here.
Well, I'm here to give you the message, right?
Yeah.
That the powers that be don't forget you. It is important, though, that you pray at your prayer time, okay?
Okay.
All right? When you pray at your prayer time, it is amazing because you literally connect. It's like knowing God's phone number then. Praying at your prayer time is like knowing God's phone number and call him at him time when he really would want to hear from you. Or when the creation, the whole creation would want to hear what it is that you need.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Yeah.
Just how there's government on earth, there's government in heaven, you know.
Yeah,
and everything is set in a principal way. There are 12 universons, right? So there are 12 types of persons. Each type, in other words, if I get millions of people born in the year of the tiger, they'll all think the same way, you know. Okay. You get millions of people born in the year of the rabbit, they think the same way. So all the billions of people on earth can be divided into 12, and there will be nobody left back outside of them, you know. And each group will think alike, okay?
Okay.
So the illusion is that you are one man by yourself, but the reality is that you are part of a great whole sea of people that think the same way, right?
Yeah.
And the connection is made when you pray at your prayer time, okay?
Okay.
So it is important not to cherish the feeling that God don't care about you. Don't go there. Because it is demonic to think that way, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, the same one that give you health and strength and the breath of life and everything. And the hardship that you go through is to make you stronger. Because a man that never suffered can't know God, you know. My brethren, you have to suffer to, listen, believing in God is this easy thing, but see, knowing God is a whole different ball game, you know.
This, as they would say, if there is no, if you don't go through struggling, you won't have you
wouldn't have a testimony.
Okay.
No pain, no gain.
Without testing, there is not a testimony.
Exactly. Right? You have a card here now. And it says valor. This card shows that at some point in life you had great opposition. It's like minding your own business, but people thinking a lot of bad things about you. Sending a lot of bad vibes, right?
Yeah, man.
People assuming that them know what you're up to when you're not up to nothing. Right?
God can't study me.
Yeah, but listen now. Sometimes we suffer because we don't reach out to others because we think that others don't like we too. Right?
Yeah.
So one must be careful that one don't put out bad vibes not knowing that you're doing it to yourself. You have another card here now called judgment. Now, it is possible that someone lose a child for you, you know. Yeah. But if that is true, it would mean that all that was meant to be, because it is a judgment, and it would have been a girl. How much children you have?
Well, me get three children, and my baby mother have 4, but me take her with 2, so me get 2 with her.
Okay. You have any girls?
Yeah, man. Me eyeball, I start a 2-year-old.
You have a 2-year-old daughter?
Yeah, man.
Okay. Now she's going to be beautiful and highly intelligent, you know.
Yeah, man. Me see son her.
And you have a son as well?
Yeah, me have a son with her.
No, he's going to be a lot like you. So it is important that you don't shout at his mother. Okay?
Yeah.
Don't shout at her. Don't make no attempts to hit her. Be gentle with her. Okay?
Yeah, man.
Because he will defend his mother no matter what. Okay?
Okay. Yeah.
So if you want to have a good relationship with him, you have to treat his mother with fairness and kindness, even if the mother is difficult on occasion. All right?
I would tell that I was apart, man.
Yeah.
Difficult, but sometimes, man.
Yes, but listen, it takes 2 to tango. When is her birthday?
The 4th October.
4th of October. That means she's a judge, you know. She is from the tribe of Dan in the Bible. She's a judge, so she judged you. She judged everything. What year is she born?
She's 31 years old, so I year. 32-year-old this year, so.
All right, listen. You said you're born the 5th of February?
Yeah.
No, 5, and she born the 4th. So 5 and 4 is 9, and 9 is a fighting spirit. So the two of you will have a lot of rough arguments sometime, okay?
Yeah, man.
It is important sometimes that you stay silent and let her talk a bit and let her get things off her chest, okay?
Okay.
Sometimes you may not want to listen to her, but that's not going to work, all right?
Mm-hmm.
You need to listen. You take care now.
Okay, then.
Greetings.
Greetings, my brother. How are you?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm blessed on this side, you know.
Uh-huh. How can we help?
You man, I would like a card reading.
Okay. You had one before?
Yes, sometime early last year. Yeah.
Okay, let's do it. Call, when is your birthday?
11th of the 1st, 59.
11 January?
Yes,
19 what?
59.
59. That means that you're ruling in 58, okay? Because you're born before the power of the year began.
Yes,
You're born on the 11th day. 11 is a number that warns against injury from others, lurking dangers. It is the official number of problems and difficulty. If you're born the 11th day, every year you have a problem. If it's not one problem, it's some other stupid difficulty, right?
I understand.
So you have to take the bad with the good and just cool.
Yes.
If you don't, then you'll be forming the fool, okay?
Exactly.
So that is the rule, all right?
Have to have the awareness.
Yeah. So call any number in the range of 1 to 10.
Okay, my brother. 7.
Come again.
9.
Come again.
2.
Come again.
5.
Come again.
8.
Come again.
10.
Wait a minute. Come again.
3.
That's it, okay?
Yeah.
Now, you said you're born the 11th of January.
Yes, 59.
59.
Yeah.
59, right?
Yeah.
So you're a December person, which means you're born the year of the pig or the year of the boar, which means that your prayer time is 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. So every night after 9 o'clock, you have to pray, okay?
Yes.
it is also important that you face your guardian angel. To attain such glory, you have to face the north-northwest. That means you have to face the north and turn an inch to the left in order to face your guardian angel, okay?
Right.
It worked like a dream.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
The first card here is called the World. Wonderful adventures and world travel. So, have you ever traveled?
Many a times.
Well, you're not done yet, you know.
I realize,
You're not done yet. You got much more traveling to do.
Thank you, sir.
You have another card here now, and it's called Dominion, suggesting that you're going to dominate the place, you know.
Oh, yes.
You have a lot of conquering to do, man.
Yes, my brother.
Another card here now is called Speed. There's going to be speedy changes in your life for the better. Do you drive?
Used to, but because of eye condition,
Your eyes been giving you trouble?
Yes, man, for quite a while now.
Have you been diagnosed with anything really horrible like glaucoma?
Yes, that's a major.
Glaucoma, right?
Yeah.
Did your father or any grandfather have the glaucoma?
Both of them.
Your father and your grandfather?
Yes, man.
Wow, so any of them went blind?
Yes,
Okay. So how well do you see now?
Well, thank God, little left, all is not lost, but, I have to live with at the ophthalmologist and using a lot of drops and all of that.
Yes. Well, I wouldn't want to suggest any herb for you because you're using those drops.
Yeah.
You turn around and use herbs on top of that. No, it may only create a situation, right?
Yeah.
Because the two doctor's medicine and herbs don't work together.
Okay.
They tend to
island water don't mix.
Right. They tend to have a war, them fight.
Yeah.
We don't want to do that and then we finish it off them with it,
Right.
There's a card here now called Love. Are you in love right now?
My love are right beside me, my brother.
Oh my gosh, man. You do better. You do better than enough man who got perfect eyes right now.
I tell you, for nearly 30 years,
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
So she have eyes for you, right?
Yes, man.
Hey, you're more than lucky,
I tell you,
blessed, man.
Blessed.
Because this card shows that you found true love.
Yes, sir.
What a scenario.
Yes,
so when is her birthday?
The 30th of April, 63.
No, wait a minute. You said you're born the 11th of January?
Yes.
I gave you the wrong prayer time?
Yes.
Because you're born 59 and you're ruling in 58,
Mm-hmm.
So you would not be a pig. You'll be a dog man,
Okay.
Not a pig. So your correct prayer time is 7 p.m.
to
9 p.m.
That's how I was understood.
Oh my gosh, man.
Yes, sir.
And your direction of power would be west-northwest.
Okay.
That means you must face the west and turn an inch to the right in order to face your guardian angel. So forgive me for that.
Okay.
And her now, when is her birthday?
The 30th of April, 63.
Oh, but she's a rabbit. Dogs and rabbits have a very juicy union,
Yes.
It's extremely nice, man.
Yes, sir.
Her prayer time would be 5 a.m. to 7 a.m., between 5 and 7 in the morning, and she needs to face the east.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
Now let's get back to you here. You found true love.
Yes.
You have another card here now called Beauty.
Yes.
Wow, you're supposed to get a daughter,
Well, I have 4 of them, One boy.
You're blessed with the girls, man.
Yes, man, I realize that.
Wow. And you get a son, right?
Yes.
And you have another card here now called Victory, suggesting that you are on a victory path. The victory is yours, so fear not.
I'm claiming it,
And you have another card here now called Joy, which shows 3 cups.
Yes,
How many children you have?
5 of them, 4 girls, 1 boy.
But hear me no, man. You see, at least 3 of your children are going to do remarkably well.
Yes, sir.
All of them will shine, but at least 3 will shine more than you thought possible.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes.
So 3 of them should have been A students,
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yes.
Now, do you have anything bothering you apart from your eyes?
Well, yes, I have a son. satisfactory, you know.
Uh-huh.
Yes, he's schizophrenic, you know.
Yes. Well, the schizophrenics, no. It is, their bodies seem to produce a chemical that goes to the brain.
Yes.
And it make them, the people who them love the most, they're going to really cuss that person, you know.
That's exactly what is happening.
And tell them what to do with their mother, right?
Yes, man, that's exactly what is happening.
So,
I think problem with him really when it comes to that. No matter.
He cuss his mother?
He curses his mother.
No, he don't curse his mother. He cuss, not curse.
Thank you, my
Curse is a different thing, man.
Thank
the
you.
man cuss, the man use some power words.
Thank you, sir.
Right? But that don't mean that him put a curse on his mother.
I understood.
Him cussing mother, but him not putting a curse on her.
Thank you.
Right?
Thank you. For she's blessed, you know.
Yeah, she can't be cursed.
Who God bless, no one curse.
Right, but here's the thing now. He's not responsible for a lot of his action because he's out of control.
I realize.
Okay?
I realize.
He needs some proper medication.
Yes.
To keep his chemical at bay.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Now, there's some psychologists that would be able to write him a prescription. But in the meantime, giving him any kind of medication is hard because he would think everybody else mad except him.
Thank you. So you won't take them?
No, you don't trust you none at all. You would think you're trying to poison him or something, right?
That's true. Superstitious, you know?
No. Superlatively suspicious. Not superstitious. Superlatively suspicious.
Thank you.
Now, he had a problem learning at school too?
Well, he was bad at when he was going to school, you know, but since he leave school and decided, well, I might take a left turn instead of a right turn.
No, he didn't make that decision for himself. It is something in the bloodline. There's been person with his problem in the family line before, you know.
I thought as much. Way down the line.
Yes, way down the line. So it run in the bloodline. Whenever there's a certain amount of digits in that DNA, then whoever's born that time, them get that.
Yeah.
Now, there's a herb called skullcap.
Yeah.
If you want to give him skullcap, you can also mix it with vervine and soursop leaf, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you'll have to pour 2 cups and you and him drink it.
Right.
You drink one, he drink the other one.
Yes.
Okay?
Skullcap vervine.
Yeah, no. Don't shout at him.
Okay.
Because when you shout at him, it raise an alarm within him.
Okay.
And it put him on the defensive. He go on the war path.
Right.
But skullcap, rosemary, vervine, soursop leaf, those things likely to help him.
Yeah.
What does he do for recreation? Does he smoke?
Yes, man. A whole lot of that. And drink.
Mm-hmm. You know, these things, he feel better when he do those things, you know.
I realize he's in heaven.
Yeah, quiet him down, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So, but it is not any of those things that make him that way.
Yeah.
He been that way before he even knew those things.
Right.
It's just as you grow older,
yes,
he may have been in love with someone and them reject him or so, you know?
Yes.
And it trigger the problem.
Mm-hmm.
Something is always a trigger, you know.
Yes, I know.
Right?
Yes.
So, the only thing that can be done is treat him cordially, treat him with love. Mm-hmm. Don't shout at him. Anything you want him to drink, you make sure that you pour 2 cups for him to see. You have one and him have one.
Okay? Yes.
You can't just give him that and you don't drink none because him know right there you try poison him. And him gone. And tell about your parts them. All right?
Yes.
All right, so you take it easy now.
Yes, my brother.
Bless it.
You know?
Good. Irene.
Yeah. One love.
Blessed. It's now 1:43 in Jamaica, you know. Well, condolences to the great group, Morgan Heritage. They've lost their great father. He's one of the greatest human beings, I can say, in this 21st century. He is an excellent human being. And he will live on in the hearts and the minds of those who knew him personally and those who didn't. There's an issue going on where there's a tribal war going on in Europe, Russia, Ukraine, and it can very well turn out very messy. Scholars realize that the dates of the First World War, when you add them together, it comes to a certain number. And when you add the dates for the Second World War, it comes to that same number. And when you add the dates for the invasion of Russia into Ukraine, it comes to the same number. And that is very scary. For it come to the number 68. Now, unfortunately, numerologists, most numerologists, or 99.999% of numerologists, don't know what 68 mean. But they are in alarm because it is a sign, though, to show that there's something very, very striking about these dates. Why is that the First World War, the Second World War, and this invasion add to the same number? Can this be the beginning of the Third World War? It may very well be. But they still don't know what 68 means, but I can tell them because I know what it means. "68 means intense longing or deep, deep grief. Now, grief is sadness, you know. And when there's a big war going on, you long to see your loved ones who gone to war. You don't know if you'll ever see them again. You long for the days when there was peace and security. You could all long for certain food that you like to eat and can never eat it again because no ships can move, so you can't get no food. So 68 is the official number of total devastation, which is what World War brings. Now, let me be clear. There has never, ever been a world war on the planet. They never happened. These are European tribal wars. That's what they were. But it affects everyone in the world still. So, them go and call it World War. That's cool. 68. It means intense longing or deep, deep grief. Those who are affected by this number should count their blessings. Avoid being regretful. Accept reality and learn from the past, and do not give up on the future. Now think about that. So, we are in the tail end of the good times. We're about to ride through a storm. The only thing we can do is put on our thinking caps. I've said it before, I say it again. There's food out there in the wild. It is only to know it. I said before, there's a herb called purslane. We know it as parsley. Parsley and rice is amazing. Parsley by itself is excellent. Carlo is awesome. It got all the vitamins, all the minerals for the human body. So don't worry, we shall survive this. No matter what, we will survive. It's now 2 o'clock in Jamaica. And I'd like to talk about something because there's something that is damaging people more than anything else. And few people will figure out what it is. There is something in this world that destroys people's health more than anything else. Now, if I ask you what it is, some of you would say junk food. Some would say drugs, guns. Some would say alcohol. Some would say cigarettes. But none of those would be the true culprit, you know. No one would actually guess who or what is the greatest enemy of human health right now in our time. But I will tell you, believe it or not, it is the chair. The chair, you know. Imagine that, folks. The chair. It is a thing we don't think about that really cause damage. The chair is something we use every day and not think much about its effect on our life. We don't think about how its constant use could actually be killing us. But think again. We were given legs for a reason. I mean, half of your body is legs. Most so-called third world cultures don't even have chairs. And people walk an average of 10 miles a day. People in the modern world have much more chairs in the house than people in places like India, some parts of China, Japan, Africa, Tibet, Vietnam, Cambodia, Sri Lanka, Pakistan, Afghanistan, etc. Most of those cultures, them have no chair in there, you know. Them sit down flat. And these people are much healthier than people in rich countries like America, Britain, Canada, etc., whose homes are filled with chairs. Hey, we actually spend most of our entire days sitting down. All right. A person go right from bed to sit on the toilet, right? Because when you wake up, you want pee, right? After that, they sit at the breakfast table. Then they sit in the car or on the bus and drive to work, right? Then they spend their entire day sitting at a desk at work or at school, only getting up to sit on the toilet again, and in the cafeteria they go sit. Then they sit in the car to drive, and sometimes sit at the local bar for a drink at happy hour. Then they drive home and spend the rest of the night sitting down in an easy chair or on a sofa watching TV before they crawl into bed to get some sleep and recover from all the physical exertion of that day. When people go out, they sit in a restaurant or sit in a movie theater. Sitting all day is far worse for you than you would even imagine. Look, in recent times, an American Cancer Society study showed that after testing over 123,000 people from 1993 to 2016, they found these alarming results. People who were inactive and sat for over 6 hours a day were 94% more likely to die during the time period of the study than those who were physically active and sat less than 3 hours a day. It's almost 100%. Hey, findings were independent of physical activity levels, and the negative effects of sitting was just as strong for people who exercise regularly too. 60%, that's over half of the people surveyed, were convinced that they would be even more productive if they had the option of working while standing on their feet. Medical experts have started referring to long periods of physical inactivity and its negative consequences as the sitting disease. Now, there's a list of medical studies showing that physical inactivity, and which is sitting, right, and low fitness is the cause of serious diseases, destruction of cardiovascular health. Even with people who are not at all fat, sitting has been linked to non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. Studies showing differences in brachial and femoral artery responses linked to prolonged sitting. Studies showing reducing sedentary time and protect DNA sedentary lifestyle have led to depression. How sitting less increases muscle mass. Multiple studies linking diabetes to inactivity and sitting. Cells in idle muscles don't respond well to insulin, so the pancreas produces more and more, leading to diabetes. It shows how 5 minutes of standing every half hour can improve glucose metabolism and really help postmenopausal women who are pre-diabetic. Blood pressure drops when standing compared to sitting. A Cornell University study shows that sitting more than 1 hour induces biochemical changes in lipoprotein activity. That's an enzyme involving metabolism and glucose situation that leads to deposits of fat rather than being properly metabolized by the creation of muscle and increase the possibility of heart attack, coronary heart disease, and kidney disease. This happens in both fit people who do regular exercise and regular aerobic activity and fit overweight people. This means regular exercise does not cancel out these effects of sitting the rest of the day. Sitting a lot is asking for trouble, no matter who you are. Another study at the University of South Carolina showed that men who sit most of the day have a 64% higher risk of dying from heart disease than those who sit only a few hours a day. And many of these men routinely exercise. Cholesterol, blood sugar, diabetes, high blood pressure, heart disease, and a number of sicknesses all become apparent due to sitting long hours a day, 7 days a week. Studies show that sitting for long hours daily helps people to develop colon cancer, breast cancer, lung cancer. Hold on. Sitting for long periods of time can cause blood clots to form and travel to the brain, causing a stroke. Lack of physical activity leads to hypertension, sleep apnea, snoring, destruction of spinal disc, herniated disc, causing everlasting back pain. The Washington Post also reports that sitting a lot also causes leg cramps, leg disorders, bad circulation, swollen ankles, deep vein thrombosis, muscle degeneration, and a limp, sagging rear end. Sitting causes the muscles to sag and blood cannot circulate properly. Our chairs are slowly but surely killing us. The best thing to do is stop sitting at work and use a tall standing desk and avoid sitting as much as possible. For only then can we be free of all these horrible complaints and ridiculous diseases. This, my friend, is wisdom, is rocking the town, rocking the city, rocking those on the beach, rocking those in the restaurants, rocking those in taxis, rocking those everywhere under the trees, rocking those in their bed, rocking those in their rocking chairs. And by the way, watch yourself with them chairs, because them chairs hurt up the back and hurt yourself. So stand up and rock with I tonight. It is now 2:23 in Jamaica. At this time, we'd like to pay our respects to all and sundry. I mean, all peoples who are here with us. It don't make sense we call the name. It's too numerous to mention. But our brothers and sisters in the lockups, we don't ever forget you, People like Booker, big up yourself, man. Just stay cool, man. Your day will come and you'll be free again, and it can be sweet out here, so, right? Good. Big up all the sistering at the ladies' penitentiary there. I don't remember the name of it, but we got some sistering over there where doing their time. Sistering, hey, hold tight, man, because we don't forget you. Believe you me, you are not forgotten. I remember, don't feel no way that things happen and you get locked up. Just learn from it. Because everything is part of the mix, the whole matrix of life. The key is to learn. Getting locked up or committing a crime don't stop you from being an angel. It doesn't make you a devil. It just makes you a person who made a mistake and you have to be corrected. So they put you in a correctional facility. You dig it? For hopefully you'll be rehabilitated, right? It's now 2:25 in Jamaica on a night that is sweet. Absolutely. Absolutely. Let's return to our phone lines now before somebody get real annoyed. Greetings and good night.
It's now 2:25.
Hey, turn off the radio, man. You there?
Hello.
Yeah, good night.
Good night.
Yeah, we don't use the word hello no more, but we say good night and greetings and those things.
Sorry.
All right. No
Greetings,
problem.
my brother. Greetings.
So how do you do?
I'm okay.
Okay. So how can we help you? You can get name reading or card reading. Is up to you totally.
Card reading, please.
All right. Let's do it. Call any number in the realm of 1 to 10.
10.
Hold on. Come again.
7.
Come again.
3.
Come again.
5.
Come again.
9.
Come again.
4.
Come again.
2.
That's it. Okay. What's your age now?
I'm 58.
You're 58 years old. Uh-huh. When's your birthday?
22nd of August, 1963.
Uh-huh. We got quite a few rabbits calling us tonight. This must be rabbit season because you are a rabbit too, This got to be rabbit season. You can imagine that. I mean, we did have a couple of monkeys and things, but this is it's clearly rabbit season, right?
Okay.
No, hold on. You know your prayer time?
No.
But that's ridiculous. Because this is rabbit season. So your prayer time is rabbit hours, which will be 5 a.m. to 7 a.m., okay?
Okay.
So every morning, face the rising sun because your direction of power is east. So face the east and the sun rises in the east, right? Between 5 and 7 and talk to Almighty God.
Okay.
And his wife, Mother Nature, okay?
Okay.
Remember, these two great universals. Religion only teaches about one universal, and that is God, right?
Yes.
But that's a mistake because the book of Genesis said, and the Lord said, let us make man in our image.
Yes.
And the next line says, male and female created he them, Right?
Yes. Yes.
So if you say, let us make man, if a male say, let us make a baby, who him talking to? Him talking to him female.
Exactly.
So let me make man. Right? And although right now man is still making man, Does your father have a son?
Yes.
Does he favor him, daddy?
Yes.
So did not your father make man in his image?
Yes.
Even if not his likeness, but at least his image, right?
Yes.
So man is co-created with the divine. We are co-created with the creator. Therefore, a man is a type of God. A man is not the Almighty God, you know.
Okay.
The Almighty God is the Almighty God. There's no question about it. Let me be clear. But a man is a kind of God because a man create man in his image and likeness. Like how God create man in his image and likeness. Does that make any sense? So, let's give you a reading before somebody called the police. Hold on.
Okay.
First card here is called the Hermit. So wait, you live by yourself?
No.
Who you live with?
A husband.
Your husband?
Yes.
And you and him get along fine?
Sometimes.
You know, some people get old in themselves and they end up sleeping in different rooms, you know. Something or so? You guys do those kind of things?
Well, sleeping in different rooms now really mean because we get old, but
what it means?
most people
Let him snore too much?
when they get old.
Why they sleep in different rooms, ma'am?
I couldn't tell no.
It's because one snore too much?
Well, sometimes that happen too. One snore too much or they just feel free go separate room, I don't know. They bed too much beds.
Look,
I don't know.
I'm a very nosy person. I want to an investigation into what happened to black people when them get a certain age, right?
Yes.
Because all of a sudden the black woman now, she don't want to go on with nothing at all. She want to go in the room by herself and praise her Jesus, right? I left the old man out there in a bed by himself. That can't work.
No.
You understand? Anyway. Me vex about that, you know. That not supposed to go on at all.
That is true.
Yeah, blue vex about that, man. Anyway, the Hermit now is a card that shows that you need to cherish the one that you're with. Cherish him, okay?
Okay.
Lest one day you miss him and then you feel weird because you say you could have so much better times if only you knew what you know now, right?
No. Yes.
So please. Treat him like good gold, like diamonds. Because enough women out there don't have nobody, right?
That is true.
And them forced to be hermits. Your second card here now is the world. Have you ever traveled, like ever?
Yes.
Where you went?
In the States.
To?
You have a visa.
Yeah. Wow, well, you can travel again, you know?
Okay, no
you
problem.
are going to the United States. Okay. You have another card here now called loss, suggesting that you may actually lose a family member, you know. You may soon lose a family member. You can't do anything about it.
Okay.
It may well be an elder whose time has come. There's nothing you can do about it more than just be strong, right?
Okay.
There's another card here now called endeavor, suggesting that, something is going to happen where you find yourself being productive again, making some money. Right?
Okay.
Are you retired now?
No.
You working?
Yes.
Okay, well, some money gonna make differently still, okay?
Okay.
You have another card here now, and it says imagination. It is important not to jump to conclusions, you know. Important not to assume that you know what the other persons are thinking. Give everyone the benefit of your doubt, okay?
Okay.
It is very important because we live in a world now where everybody think them know what the other person thinking. Right?
Okay.
A man called me the other day and tell me that he would do a man something bad. I asked him why. He said the man sent a John Crow up on him house. Right? So a John Crow went to my brethren house, and my brethren conclude that somebody who he believed don't like him send Mr. John Crow up on him house. And I'm saying, whoever that brethren, he better rate that brethren, because if the brethren got them powers to send a John Crow up on the house, the brethren could kill him at will, no true?
Exactly.
They better really rate that brethren. Right? Now, why would a man believe that a brethren got the powers to send a junk rope on him house. I don't know. I can't answer that, right? But that's the problem. See, we're thinking that we know what other people thinking. We are assuming that other people got some great powers that them obviously don't have. What we need to do, though, is know that we are children of the Most High, right?
Yes.
And behave that way toward each other. You have a card right now called Potency. You have any sons?
3 boys.
How you get along with them?
Okay.
Well,
sometimes they give me headache, but
that's the nature of young men. But at least one of them is going to become very wealthy, you know. At least one of them is going to get a serious breakthrough financially, okay?
Okay.
And you have another card here, and it's called Instability. Now, do you have any sons that drink?
1.
He drink a lot?
I don't know if he drink a lot, you know, but because he tends to say he's going into the music where sometimes you see him with him cup with him drinks in my hand.
Cup with him a little Hennessy?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. So he's into music now?
That is what he said.
Well, it is important that you warn him because he may be on the threshold of damaging his liver, okay? And you see, when your liver get damaged, sometimes it's the end of you, so you need to warn him to be very cautious because alcohol is not very good news for him personally, okay?
Okay.
You know, different nations handle different things differently. For instance, alcohol destroy Native Americans, what you call the American Indians, but they're not Indians. The native people of America, the native people of Canada, those Inuit people and the Native Americans, alcohol destroyed them. It killed them. It just done them. Right? Now, apparently the Caucasian people, who you call the white people, them drink a lot of alcohol, you know?
Yeah.
But it don't hurt them as much as it hurt African people, you know. African people not supposed to be drinking rum, you know. But we do. But we're not supposed to be. Right? 2 things that Africans not supposed to do. We're not supposed to drink rum, and we're not supposed to eat rice neither, you know. Rice was never our food.
Okay.
Rice is food for Chinese and other type of rice, like basmati rice, is food for the Indians in India. But rice was never the food for Africans. That's why most black people become diabetic. Because that's what rice does to our people. They make them diabetic. It's really not our original food. Our original food was grains, different type of whole grains and maize and which is corn and different things, but not rice. Right?
Okay.
But through slavery now, we get fed with a lot of white rice and white flour and those things. So it tend to literally change our DNA within a few millennia, a few hundred years. We become actually addicted to rice. If most of us don't eat a plate of rice, we feel weird, not true?
Yeah, true. Because we love rice.
Yeah, but you're not supposed to love rice. You're supposed to love yourself.
True.
And discipline yourself. Most people right now are eating rice. Be eating rice every day. Now just imagine if this war in Ukraine turned out to be a world war, which it may well become. Then we're not going to get no rice to eat, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
So
if people in places where grow rice decide to keep their rice as food security for their own people, then we're in trouble because we have been addicted to rice. So we better go to the land and plant some green leafy vegetables and some ground provisions, right?
Okay.
Because even if you buy up all the rice, it's going to, whatever you buy, it's going to run out, right?
That's
You're going to still be right where you started. Anyway, What is bothering you most, ma'am?
Well, sometimes things go up, things go down. Sometimes family line, family issue. The sit you worry, you consider over it. But it cannot get any better, so you have to just leave it.
Listen carefully, right? Listen, it is important to note that everything that happened, there's a reason for it. It's a learning process. We are angels who were sent on this planet. We were given an earth experience visa, right?
Yes.
To come here, and we test each other. Some of we molest each other. Some of we destroy each other. But nevertheless, we're here together in a melting pot called Earth. It is the living library of the known universe. Now, there are other planets with people living on them. It's just that it's so far from us that our brain can't even think about that, right? To reach another planet where people living right now, you may have to travel over 100 years at twice or 3 times the speed of light just to reach there, you know. That's how vast the universe is, you know. And when you reach there, you know, you may come across a planet 7 or 8 times bigger than Earth with trillions of people on it who are more technologically advanced than we could even imagine, because our imagination can't even reach there, so. Right? And yes, some of them may be built a bit different, right? Okay? Some women may have 3 breasts or whatever, right? But the fact remains is some of us may be from those places too, that we were born here to be tested. So, instead of worrying about what we're going through, let's make much of it. Let's rejoice and be glad that we're here. It doesn't really matter what you're going through or what people say or what them do. Because if you die right now, none of that don't even matter. Just learn from it. And take care of yourself. I know your phone care done, but your reading is done too. It's not a problem. Stop worrying. Worrying means that you don't trust God none at all. Trust the Almighty God. Trust Mother Nature. And ultimately, trust yourself. It's now 2:41 in Jamaica. Greetings. Good night.
Good night.
Yeah, how you do? How you do?
I'm good.
Okay. How can we help you?
I just would like a card easy.
Okay. You ever did it before?
No, never.
Okay, well, let's do it. When is your birthday?
7th August, 54.
7th of August, 1954?
Yes.
Uh-huh. So you know that you're a Leo, right?
Yes, I am.
What you know about Leo?
The lion.
What you know? What more you know about the lion? What you know?
Well, like maybe like to be alone.
Well, in the Bible, Leo is really the tribe of Judah. Okay.
Okay.
Now, some of the greatest people ever walk on earth are Leos. Okay, people like King David, King Solomon, Haile Selassie, Fidel Castro, right? Okay. Leos. Now, Marcus Messiah Garvey is a Leo. That's the tribe of Judah, okay?
Okay.
Now, you born on the 7th day. So you are a number 7 lioness, okay?
Okay.
7 means great independence. You love constant changes. People under this number make famous writers. They are dreamers. They have powers of magnetism over others who do their bidding, full of new ideas, great learning, great insight into what makes the world go around, and you're generally a winner, okay? So fret not, because you are a winner. You're born to win, because Judah is the one that break the 7 seals, okay?
Okay.
So you must never, ever, ever see yourself as someone that will lose. You don't know how to lose. So now, you're born in 1954.
Yeah.
So if you turn into an animal, you wouldn't just be a lion, you'd be a horse as well. So you're a cross between a lion and a horse, okay?
Okay.
Because you're born the year of the horse, we call you Gamba in Africa. So you're from the house of Gamba. And your prayer time is the middle of the day, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. That is midday, you know. So if you pray at 12 o'clock midday, you sell off right there. Your prayer time starts at 11 and it ends at 1 in the daytime, okay?
Okay.
And your direction of power is south. So all you got to do is face the south in the middle of the day and pray. You can't miss.
Okay.
Okay? In that way, you'll be facing your guardian angel, and trust me, you will make that connection to the powers that be. Okay? Now let me give you a card reading before your phone card run out. Call any number in the range of 1 to 10.
6.
6. Hold on. Come again.
3.
Come again.
7.
Come again.
9.
Come again.
4.
Come again.
2.
Hold on. Come again.
6.
That's it. Uh-huh. So, your first card here is called the Lovers. Are you in love?
No, no, no.
You don't have nobody at all?
No, nobody at all.
And you've been by yourself for a couple of years, well?
Yes, yes.
Well, there's about to be a change for you. So you've been telling yourself that you can't bother with these men?
No, never, it's just that nobody around.
But, okay, so you have not been refusing men, it just never gets around to it, right?
Yes.
Okay, well, you will find your lover or he'll find you, but you will be in love.
I'm waiting.
Yes. And your second card here is called uncertainty. Now, if uncertainty is your second card, it means you need to have more faith in love, Okay?
Okay.
Most of the time you may think that you're not that blessed for nobody to come scoop you off your feet. But it's going to happen. You have another card here now called wealth, which means that you will find yourself connecting to a good man who will be there for you, and also he will have the resources to help you too, okay? And you have another card here now, and it shows a queen. Queen means wife. So it's not impossible you could get married too. It's not impossible, right?
Okay.
You have and then there's a son. You have any children?
Oh, no.
No children.
Okay.
You ever wanted children?
Yes, yes.
Well, I guess that time gone. What's your age now?
I am 67.
There you have it. So you know that age, that time gone. You can't make a baby again. But that man may have a son that will take a liking to you too, okay?
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
And you have another card here now called well-being, which means that your health is going to be okay. What has been bothering you in your health right now?
I'm a diabetic.
You have diabetes?
Yes.
Okay. Do you eat rice a lot?
Yes, yes, yes.
Even now?
Even now, yes.
So wait, how often do you eat rice?
Oh, it's like every day.
Wait, hold on. Did your doctor not tell you that you can't do that? You shouldn't be doing that? Huh?
No, not really.
Let me see if I get this thing straight. No doctor not tell you that you should not be eating rice right now?
No, Majesty, just that, how much to eat.
Him say what?
It's just that I say you're not to eat a lot, but...
Well, I would advise you not to eat rice, period. Okay?
Okay, cut it out.
Yeah, leave it alone, man. It is clearly not your friend.
Yeah.
All right? Rice is starch. It's a kind of starch that turns into sugar when you eat it. So if you have a sugar problem, then you know rice is not your friend. Okay?
Okay.
You must can find something else to eat.
Yes.
Eat some greens, man. You have another card here now, and it's called speed, which means that whatever you do, you must do it fast. So you need to change your diet fast. Yeah. If not, you may become sicker than sick. You get any burning in your feet?
Yes, I have a circulation problem.
A bad circulation, right?
Yes.
You get any sore near to your ankle?
It's some years ago.
And it healed?
Yes, it's healed now.
Well, you're very blessed, but it can burst out again if you don't correct the circulation problem.
Yes.
So buy some cayenne pepper powder. You can probably buy that at any supermarket.
Yes, I use that.
Good. Sprinkle it on your food and eat your food every day, okay?
Yes.
It really helps. And don't drink ice water anymore.
Okay.
You drink ice water?
Yes, man.
You love it?
Yes, I love it, but I know I'm trying to...
It will give you very bad circulation. It can destroy you at this point. Don't drink no more ice water. When you wake up in the mornings, drink 2 cups of very, very warm water.
Yes.
And then 40 minutes after every meal, drink a cup of hot water. Okay?
Okay.
And things will change. You could even get rid of diabetes if you do that all the time without stopping. Okay?
Okay.
Now, there's certain herbs that is good for you to rid yourself of diabetes, All right? There's a herb called Solomon seal. Solomon seal. It's very good.
Solomon seal.
Yeah. There's herbs like beech. B-E-E-C-H. You have a pen?
B-E-E-C-H.
No, B-E-E-C-H.
Okay.
Then there's blue cohosh.
Blue
cohosh. That is blue.
Blue, okay.
Cohosh. C-O-H-O-S-H. Right?
Yeah.
Herbs like golden seal. Herbs like white pine. White pine, P-I-N-E, right?
Okay.
There's herbs like poplar, P-O-P-L-A-R, poplar.
Okay.
Herbs like queen of the meadow.
Okay.
A wonderful herb for diabetes, queen of the meadow, right? Herbs like saw palmetto berries. Saw palmetto. P-A-L-M-E-T-T-O. Saw S-A-W. Saw palmetto berries. Right?
Okay.
Herbs like sumac. S-U-M-A-C-H. Sumac. Berries. Sumac berries. These are the top of the line herbs. You can buy them if you go Israel, Europe, America, Canada, Poland, Russia, anywhere. You can get these herbs, right? Herbs like uva ursa, uva, U-V-A. That's U-V-A-U-R-S-I, uva ursa. You got it?
Yes.
Herbs like wild alum root. Wild, W-I-L-D. Alum, A-L-U-M.
Okay.
Root, R-O-O-T.
Yeah.
You want more herbs?
Oh.
Herbs like wintergreen. Now remember, you only need to get one of these herbs, you know. And you
Just
sell off, you know.
one.
Any one you get, man. Or any two or any three. If you get four, oh gosh, man. Herbs like wintergreen. There's another herb named yarrow. Y-A-R-R-O-W.
Yeah.
Now you see, there's a herb called buku. B-U-C-H-U. Now, people who got the first stage of diabetes, buku, just run with that. Buku, B-U-C-H-U. It's for the first stages of diabetes, right?
Yeah.
Then you got a herb called dandelion root. It is
yes,
especially good.
Know that one very well.
How you know it?
I used to use it one time.
Where you get it from?
Okay.
Huh?
Well, I got it from, yes, my sister.
In Jamaica?
Yes, in Jamaica.
Well, unfortunately, ma'am, that's not the right thing.
Not this.
No, what Jamaicans call dandelion is not dandelion. That is wild. That is wild coffee.
Yes.
That's why when your partner sees it, smell it coffee.
Yes.
Because
yes,
it is wild coffee. That's not dandelion. Dandelion is a herb that don't grow bigger than lettuce.
Okay.
It's a little herb. It grows well in Jamaica too, but people don't know it.
Yeah.
Dandelion roots. If you get it from the herbal shop, imported, you'll get the right thing, okay?
Okay, Majesty.
Now, the real dandelion root is especially good for diabetes. You got other herbs like a herb called bittersweet. You have another one named red root. Now, people who eat blueberries and who can get blueberry leaves, oh gosh, man, that is especially good. Raspberry leaves is also very, very good. Right? You can buy red raspberry leaf in any herbal shop. Right? Then there's another thing named pleurisy root. That's P-L-E-U-R-I-S-Y, pleurisy root. But if you combine white pine with equal parts of uva ursa, marshmallow, and poplar bar, you sell off. Totally sell off right there.
Okay.
Now, I am praying that my brethren around the world who are herbalists would write down these things and build medicines and help their people. That is why I speak of all these herbs on the radio, because I want more herbalists to be born.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
So that people can be helped. All right?
Okay.
We don't just want to see people becoming diabetic, living with diabetes and die. We want to see people getting rid of it too. It can be gotten rid of. It's an easy thing to cure, but you have to just change your eating habits and use the right herbs and run it away from there.
Mm-hmm.
All right?
Okay.
You got to remember, diabetes is what we call sugar, right?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
But sugar is not no friend of black people. Black people were enslaved for 400 years. Say, some white man want some sugar to sweet them tea, and they might be enslaved for 400 years. So sugar not our friend.
Yeah.
So if you got any disease named sugar, you need to take it serious and run it away. Because sugar has never been your friend from day one. Okay?
Okay.
Now, do you have anything else bothering you?
Only thing bothering me, Majesty, is just being alone.
Well, first of all, it is important to note that you're not alone. Alone is an illusion. God is with you.
Yes.
You're not alone. Okay?
Okay.
So first, you need to understand that you're not alone. Secondly, you need to understand that it's better to be by yourself than with a vicious partner that would kill you or beat you up.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Some people got partner would kill them, you know.
Yeah.
I will beat them up and break up them hand and them 2 foot. So it's better you alone be by yourself more than being a reality like that. So you're still looking good. You're in a good position. Now what you need to know is pray at your prayer time. And you know your prayer time, right?
Yes.
So pray your prayer time every day and ask the powers that be to send your mate to you. Listen, there's a part in the Bible that says, ye receive not because ye ask not. Most of the time we don't receive nothing because we don't ask for it. When last you asked God to send you a good man? Huh?
It's like I stop asking now.
Why you stop asking? You don't have to ask. Just tell Almighty God that you thank him for the man that he's about to send, okay? Okay?
Okay.
Just tell him that you thank him for the good man he's about to send. Always do that, okay?
Okay.
It's like saying grace before meals. Thank you for the food we're about to eat, right? And you can eat your food, no sure?
Yeah.
All right, you take care now.
Okay, Mary. Thank you.
Blessed.
Bye.
Blessed. Greetings. Good night.
Blessed.
Yeah.
How are you, my brother?
I'm good, very good.
Well, you're always doing good.
Absolutely.
You're always going forward, you know?
Absolutely.
And how are you? Long time no see?
Long time. we go way back, man.
We go way forward.
Way forward.
Yeah, because you're always going forward, you know?
Sure. How are you? How are you in these times?
Well, let's put it this way. As you say, it's always good to give thanks, huh?
Sure, absolutely.
Because none of us are perfect. But we are moving towards that goal. No?
Toward perfection, yes.
Because it is always something to be achieved, you know.
Absolutely.
But it's good to hear you, you know.
It is an honor.
And I am hearing your music is sounding more positive these days.
Well, I have Jacob here with me, you know Jacob.
Yes, well, as you say, no, you say we are always moving forward.
Yes.
But it's good, as I said, my brother. It's good, very good, and this is the truth, you know?
Yeah, absolutely.
So, I have to just heal you up. Okay, brother?
Yes, man. I give thanks, you know?
Bless you, my brother.
Yeah, and can you please give me a call tomorrow?
Okay, my brother.
That would be wonderful.
What would be a good time?
Anytime, whichever time the father said to call me.
There you go.
Right.
Okay, King.
Blessed, Ira.
Give them.
Tree in Jamaica.
Bless you, my brother. Let me turn the radio down.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. Where are you? You're in Jamaica?
In terms of?
You're in Jamaica?
Oh, yes. I am in the Spanish Town area.
Okay. You sound like you've someplace, someplace different still. Okay, no problem.
Oh.
Okay, so you ready? What do you want?
Yes,
You can get a name reading or card reading. Which one?
Card reading, please.
Okay, let's do it. Call any number in the realm of 1 to 10.
5.
Hold on. Come again.
7.
Come again.
6.
Come again.
1.
Come again.
3.
Come again.
8.
Hold on. Yeah, one more.
9.
That's it, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Now, your first card right here is called Wealth. Apparently, you may be thinking, hey, I'm not wealthy, but guess what? You actually are. If wealth is your first card, it means you have a wealth of information, a wealth of knowledge, or just simply a wealth of love. But you are wealthy, ma'am.
Thank you.
But wait a minute, be careful how you thank me, It's like you walk into a workshop and thank the hammer. You need to thank the master.
Oh, yes.
I am merely the instrument, right?
Yes.
Your second card here now is innovation. And it's a king. Do you have a husband?
No.
Well, you had one?
No.
If you didn't have one and don't have one, I can tell you this. A good
Pray
man,
for one.
A good man is going to enter your realm, okay?
Wow.
It's going to be just what the doctor ordered, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And don't make the excuses like, oh, I'm too old for that. Don't go there. It's going to happen. It's going to happen.
Thank you.
You have another card here, and it's a queen card, the queen of reason, suggesting that when he meets you and you meet him, you will be like excellent for each other. King meets queen, it don't get juicier than that. Who don't like it can galang, right? You have another card here now called completion, suggesting that you're going to complete your home. You have a home of your own?
No.
Well, it's going to lead to that, you know.
Amen.
And that is something that you've hoped for. You've prayed for, right?
Yes.
And then there's a card called desolation. Now, this particular card shows that you need to do some work on your eyes, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, something is going on. How is your eyes?
Well, I went to the optician last week. So he says there's a bit of cataract forming, but I've been given eye drops.
He gave you eye drops?
Yes, and I try to stay away from grease, so to speak, to prevent any formation going on there.
Stay away from grease? Explain that piece. He told you to stay away from grease.
No. It's my decision, like butter. Staying away from butter. I use coconut oil.
Oh, butter will help form cataracts?
I feel so.
Yeah, but you ever read that anywhere?
No, I just feel that it's extra fat.
Oh, so let me get this straight. The ancestors told you that, right?
Oh, I don't know. I just
but if you feel
came up with the idea.
But we don't just come with ideas. It's ancestors give us information, you know.
Oh.
The ancestors see the world through our eyes.
It's true.
And if our eyes get cloudy, them have a way of letting us know what to do.
Okay.
Because them want to see the world.
Yeah.
Through our eyes. So I think that it is a very good idea to come off of butters.
Okay.
Even though I just get the idea from you, but it sounds very credible to me.
Okay.
You know when you hear the truth for the first time, right? Your spirit knows it's true.
Yeah.
The truth transcends all boundaries, even the boundaries of ignorance, the boundaries of not knowing, of the boundaries of unknowingness.
Yes.
You just know it's the truth. It made tons of sense to me. So you will switch to what? Coconut oil?
Yes.
Natural virgin coconut oil, the boiled oil.
Yes. It's not boiled.
You mean cold press?
Yes.
Okay, but you can get that.
Sun heated.
Huh?
Sun heated.
You can get that at the supermarket?
No, I buy it privately.
Oh, so they make it in the sun?
Yes.
Because I used to make coconut oil like that many years ago, you know.
Oh.
I used to call it extra virgin. Where you make the coconut milk. We grate lots of coconut in the full moon. And you have all this coconut milk, you put it on top of the house.
Okay.
And then we go up there later on with a big spoon, right? And skim off the oil.
Yes.
It's amazing. So there's someone actually producing that now?
Yes.
That is extra virgin coconut oil. That's wonderful.
Yes, it is.
It's very healing.
Then
we have the emperor here. Were you close to your daddy?
No.
Well, the emperor, if you were not close to your daddy, then it would be saying that God is definitely with you.
Hallelujah. I've proven it, though. Thank God. Yes.
And you have another card here, and it's called Rest, suggesting that you get as much rest as you possibly can.
Yes, thanks.
It is very healing.
Yes.
And if you're able to take a walk every morning, 30 minutes or so, that would be nice.
To be honest with you, that is what I'm lacking. So I am putting on a bit of weight.
Oh, well, have you been eating innocent birds like chickens?
Yes, but not much.
But if you eat chickens that is grown the commercial way, it can make you put on a lot of weight, you know.
Yeah,
if you eat like you see the yard fowls.
I know they are good, but the Chinese have purchased them all, I suppose.
The Chinese?
Mm-hmm. When they came into the island, they searched through and they purchased them.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
For their own thing, their own domestic thing.
Yes, they eat that and they feed us with their trash.
Yeah. Well, there's still yard fowls. I mean, you can raise your own yard fowls.
Yes, but I'm not in a position to do that just now.
But you have a backyard?
Yes, it's not really mine right now.
Oh. I mean, I don't eat chickens, you know. I don't eat, meat.
It's not a must.
But today's chicken is a high risk.
I know, especially the fat.
Yeah, but if you look and see how they raise chickens, it is really an act of wickedness, though. Because you have all this light in the chicken coop 24/7, so the chicken doesn't get to see nighttime. There's no night for him. He's going to eat 24/7. And some of the chickens drop down with heart attack too, you know. Some of them get heart attacks. And some of them
that's why they die in the coop.
Some get strokes and some get heart attacks.
Oh.
Only the fittest of the fittest actually survive. And then suddenly, people just murder them and pluck them. But now you have a new chicken coming out now to hit the market somewhere. They don't have no feathers. Them coming out feathers. They have a genetically altered chicken now.
Yes, that one was forecasted some time ago.
Well, it's more than forecasted now. It is people are eating it. So watch it.
Yeah.
Watch it. It's going to make people. It may make people very a lot of hormone problems.
Right. I'm having it.
You know. What I do know is that you are a cheerful human being.
Thank you.
You're filled with good cheer, right?
Yes, vivacity.
Ma'am, I know you can find the words, you know. So for want of a better word, I look to you, right? And I do know one thing for sure. You are the happy type. You're not the sad, gloomy type.
No, I don't have time for that.
So therefore, you will naturally attract the one. Okay?
Oh, thank you.
The law of attraction have a lot to do with you being that which you want. If you want a beautiful, honest human being at your side, you just have to be that beautiful, honest person. And then the one that magnetized to match you comes, because when the student is ready, the teacher suddenly appears.
I agree.
Right?
Yes.
Okay. So, ma'am, any questions?
Yes. I am worried about my health a bit. I have gone through several operations, and I'm now 70.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not really feeling peak, but thank God I'm not bad, so to speak, health-wise.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes there's cause for concern.
If you want to nudge things in the right direction health-wise, right?
Mm-hmm.
I declare that it would make good sense to eat positive, negative food.
Yes.
Which is,
I do vegetables,
which is
raw.
Right. So you mix cooked food with raw foods.
Yes.
Because the raw food is a positive food, right? The cooked food is a negative.
Yes.
Now, in today's world, we eat only negative.
I try to do both.
But if you can, suppose you make a soup, right? And when the soup is finished, you put it in your bowl, then you grate some sweet pepper, grate a little carrot, grate a little beetroot, grate some things and put it in there. So now you got the steam coming from your hot food, and then you got the raw food entering it. You stir it all up and you eat. Your body accustomed digesting the cooked food, so that the cooked food then will help digest the raw food.
Yes, I sometimes do eat raw food.
Yeah, but mixing it, just how you have a positive wire and a negative wire bringing light, which represents truth.
Yes.
Then I can safely conclude that if you get the positive and negative foods, it will bring great health.
Okay, thank you.
Along with mild exercise like walking, not jogging. Jogging can be disastrous for someone in your age.
Yes.
But walking is great no matter what age.
I love to walk.
Right? You get such great ideas when you walk.
Yes. It stimulates the thinking.
It is awesome. I don't know why a lot more people don't walk. Perhaps they have negative views on the road. You know, some people imagine that the worst will happen. They imagine that they'll be kidnapped or a car may run off the road, lick them down. You know, people are full of fear.
Well, whenever I am about to walk, I always ask the Lord for keeping me and guiding me.
Right. Okay. You ask the Lord. Okay. Well, ask the positive force, right?
Yes.
And Mother Nature.
Oh, yeah.
I've grown to like the idea of balance. Even in our prayers, we ought to be balanced. Just like I'm suggesting positive, negative food, that's balance. Right?
Yes.
People who are theologically inspired would say that God is neither male nor female, right? No, I'm not going to argue with these persons because they could be right. I could be wrong. Okay?
Yes.
You understand?
Yes, it all depends on their thinking.
Listen, I can be wrong. The fact remains is I can be wrong. However, in my mind, I see God as a male force.
Yes.
Even though I admit I can be wrong, but that's the feel I get, the kind of feel I get about God. You hear about Father God, yeah?
Yes.
You don't hear about Mother God?
No.
So that leads me to conclude then that God may well be male. And therefore now, if God is male, then there must be a goddess that would have been female. And she would have been Mother Nature.
Yes.
You see when I pray to the male and female sides of the God equation, I feel so much better within. I feel a sense of fulfillment after praying to both sides.
Yes.
Because I embrace the whole man-woman polarity, the whole male-female thing. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, when I pray, I'm always thanking God for the beauty of nature.
Right.
Yes, just for everything, whether I like them or not.
But it is unscriptural to pray to nature. I mean, there's nothing in scripture say you should pray to nature, right?
It's true.
But is it blasphemous? I doubt. If God in my view, time and nature create the universe. In my view, God is Father Time. Nothing can be created without time, and nothing can be created without nature, right?
Amen.
So why not assign that to these two great universals, God and Goddess? And I do declare I can be incorrect, but it feels good.
Yes, I give God thanks for nature, because it's of vital importance to me.
Ma'am, it is your very nature to give God thanks, right?
Yes.
You take care now.
I have a patient looking after, and she's diabetic and having high blood pressure. How can I encourage her? What do I do to help her to get rid of the high blood pressure?
The truth is, I don't know her blood type.
Oh, that's a fact.
You see, not knowing a person's blood type is a handicap, you know.
Yes, it is.
Because, remember, you can, in all good intentions, make some suggestions that can hurt the person, especially when the person is aged.
Yes, yes.
Is she in her 80s?
In her 90s.
But there you have it. Now, remember, it is written that one should live to 72, right?
Oh,
when you're going into the 90s, now you're putting some serious brata, you know.
Yes,
you ever give thanks that you're even alive, right?
Yes.
So I think she just needs lots of love.
Okay.
And, you know, treat her the way you treat yourself.
Sure.
Because at that age and stage, one doesn't really heal because one is going forward to leaving the planet.
Yes, and she's very determined to have her own way too.
But the
suggestions don't really get to her. Yeah.
There you have it. She wants to hang on to what little autonomy that she still have mentally.
Yes.
Yeah, and we have to respect her for that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Another question, please. What's my prayer direction?
Well, what year you born?
1951.
51?
Yes.
Well, you are accused of being a rabbit. Well, what month?
August.
You're Leo?
August. Oh, no. Virgo.
Virgo, okay. Well, based on your year, 1951, so you'll be a rabbit. We had lots of rabbits on the show tonight. Most people that came on earlier were rabbit. I mean, Bugs Bunny must be spying on me somehow. Anyway, your prayer time then would be rabbit hours, which is dowdy hours, because we call you, in the African word, we call you dowdy. I'll soon have the book of Dowdy on the road if my publishers and me have our way. But anyway, your prayer time then would be 5 a.m. to 7 a.m. Right? And your direction of power would be east. So when you face the rising sun and talk to the Almighty God.
Yes.
Oh, that's
I am endowed with power and blessings.
Absolutely. And remember, you keep on thanking God for Mother Nature, okay?
All the time.
That's good enough. At least you acknowledge the feminine archetype.
Part of life.
Yes. And I think all women should.
Yes.
All right?
Thank you so much. God bless.
God bless you too, Mama.
Thank you.
Bless.
Bye.
Let's talk about the walk, the gift of walking. The human body was designed to walk. Our bodies function better when we walk. We are healthier in hundreds of ways when we walk. There's almost nothing we can do for our own personal health that creates more benefit than walking. Hey, walking 30 minutes a day, 5 days a week, actually reduces the rate of people becoming diabetic by over half. We have an epidemic of diabetes here in the Western Hemisphere. The number of diabetics have doubled over the last 10 years. And people are saying that over 40% of the healthcare funding goes to the diabetic program around the world. We could cut the number of new diabetics by more than half if people simply walk for a half hour a day, 5 days a week. Hey, the benefits of walking are so good that they are hard to even believe. We are far less likely to have strokes, heart disease, and high blood pressure when we walk. When we walk, there's a 43% reduction in the risk of stroke. Walking reduces hypertension. The human body have over 100,000 miles of blood vessels. Those blood vessels are more supple and healthy when you walk. Walking is clearly what our body is designed by God and Mother Nature to do. We resist disease more effectively when we walk. Walking cuts the risk of chronic conditions, and walking improves our body's ability to resist cancer or recover from cancer. Now dig this. A woman who walks will have a 20% likelihood of not getting breast cancer and a 31% likelihood of not getting colon cancer. Men who walk are 2/3 less likely to get prostate cancer and a 60% lower risk of colon cancer. Men who do have prostate cancer who walk will have a 46% lower chance of dying from prostate cancer than men who have prostate cancer and don't walk. Women with breast cancer who walk will have a 50% reduction. Walking at adolescence cuts down the risk of having cancer later on in life by 60%. Your body needs to walk. We have better internal chemistry when we walk. We are significantly less likely to catch a cold when we walk. People who walk 30 minutes a day, 5 days a week, have a 45% shorter symptom time when we catch a cold. Walking has shown to reduce the cell deterioration in the brains of people who are genetically at high risk of getting Alzheimer's disease. Walking actually increases brain health and the size of the brain of people over the age of 60. Walking can have a major positive impact on depression. Studies have shown that walking 30 minutes a day, 5 days a week, have a more positive impact than most of the antidepressant medication and will significantly increase the effectiveness of the medications. People who walk will also be significantly happier and less likely to be depressed. Walking creates positive neurochemicals and is the easiest exercise strategy to maintain over time. It doesn't take much effort or equipment to walk. You don't need to run or jog or swim to get the benefits of walking. The human physiological need to walk is a basic need that we can meet by just walking. Hey, walking strengthens the heart. Walking strengthens our bones. Walking half-hour a day has countless health benefits that exceed the benefits of losing 20 pounds. In fact, an overweight person who walks will have a lower health risk than a slim person who don't walk. The health risk of not walking is great. The medical benefits of walking is huge. The very best news is that we don't have to walk a straight 30 minutes. No, we can break it up into shorter intervals and still benefit hugely from walking. We can just walk 15 minutes twice a day and get the same health benefits. 2 20-minute walks a day will do great things for the human body. We all need to walk. We owe it to ourselves. We would be healthier and stronger and happier as a people if we would only walk 30 minutes a day. It's now 3:59 in Jamaica. This is Wisdom Unveiling on the Upper Deck.